Shots.
Yo, fam, like, subscribe, follow, download, giddy up. That's my baby. That's my baby.
We're going at it at 110%.
I just want 5 minutes of happiness, please. Just give me 5 minutes.
And they scored! They did it!
Left.
What the hell was that?
Oh, yeah! What the fuck are you talking about?
Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes.
Nice take.
Okay, Benny. Welcome in, everybody. A2D Radio. We are brought to you by our doc, Make Him Yours, Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC, location in Burlington and Cherry Hill. Find them on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. Tom Arnone, Ryan Brodo, Rob Brinkman, Jake Friel, family out there, join us. Sixers, Knicks, live reactions. Knicks are a tough team on a back-to-back. All right, tough loss last night against the Nets. A lot of complaining, a lot of whining. I don't really care. On a back-to-back, this is a game that we should win, but they are a way better basketball team, and that starts with Julius Randle. All right, so we'll dive into this whole game. We'll be watching it live with you. All right, 8-4 right now, Knicks. So it's going to be a tough one, and guys got to step up. Again, this bench continue the production it's brought over the last 3 to 4 years now. All right, especially the last three. The last three, the bench has been lights out. Can they continue that production? Right, and you're going to need it again tonight. You're going to need it every night without Joel Embiid. Different guys got to step up outside of the norm. Right, outside of the norm, different guys got to step up. Guys got to go off. Different guys got to go off for 25, 30 a night. So we'll talk about it all. Hopefully we'll be talking about a win, and this doesn't become a jinx. All right, not feeling good already. Almost considered not hitting live. So there were some questions, and our poll's sort of one that makes you think, okay, is this a game we lose tonight? And that's brought to you by bodycheckwellness.com. Use promo code AT for 20% off. That's bodycheckwellness.com. Promo code A2D, 20% off. Our poll question, Ben Simmons will remain undefeated against the Knicks. Do you agree or disagree? Let us know. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. That's where we're live. Everybody get your podcast. We're there as well. Like, subscribe, follow, download. Join the conversation tonight. Listen, you even want to make it go twofold. They play them again on Sunday. So, will we remain undefeated through the week? Remember something. The last, how many years, every year since Ben's been in the league, the Knicks have stunk, right? And especially over the last 12 games. Besides them playing them this year, they have flat out stunk. So, they say like, oh, agree because of tonight. Yeah, he should remain undefeated. I'll go twofold. Does he remain undefeated throughout the week versus them? Throughout the week. And I'm going to say yes because I got a lot of confidence in this basketball team right now, even without Joel Embiid. I think they're going to – I don't know what that was. There's no call, nothing.
It's tough without sound, Tommy, but, they are letting them play, which –
There you
go. Which I love. Just be consistent. Sorry.
On both ends. No, on both ends.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But officials like to at certain points of the game, they'll like to let everybody know they're there. A lot of them like to wave hello. We're here. Hey guys. So listen, they should. I know this Knicks team's better. They definitely are. We should handle business tonight and remain undefeated. And I think we should be able to go up there and beat them up there too. Even though I get it, you're playing them twice in a week. But the type of basketball team we want to be, right? We should be able to go beat teams like that because they're still not there yet. They're still not there yet where I'm worried about the Knicks yet. They're good. They're definitely upgraded, but we'll see. Jamie says watching Celtics Jazz.
It's a good game, but
yeah, watching Sixers Knicks. I mean, the rivalry could be back here, right? A little bit, and that's what makes it, a little better that the Knicks are better, right? Because it brings a little more to this game than in years past when you said I play the next dub. You know what I mean? Now you actually have to realize the team you're getting in here is a better basketball team, but still not our caliber. This is a team this is a game we should win, and we should beat them again on Sunday too. If there's a game we can throw through the mix of games, it's the game again. It's the game tomorrow night, right? That's the game where you're like, okay, you don't beat them, that a boy.
There we go.
Gonna need Toby. 10-9 Knicks. So I'll say agree. I'll say he remains undefeated against the Knicks for this one, and we'll go a little part two. They'll beat them again up at Madison Square Garden on Sunday too. So I'll go agree. What do you guys say, family?
Who do they play tomorrow?
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Whew.
Tough little road stretch here, or a little home stretch, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, you should, if you want to be a number one seed and avoid Milwaukee and Brooklyn until the Eastern Finals, yeah, you got to be undefeated against the Knicks.
You've got.
I don't know if they can win tomorrow without Joe. That's going to be a tough one. So yeah, you got to. If you want to be the number one seed, you got to beat the Knicks, and then that's like an added bonus if you're able to win tomorrow without Joe as well, which would be unbelievable to me.
If you're able to win tomorrow, you're feeling really good. I mean, we're prancing around. Right? I mean, we're so handsy, it's unbelievable. If because it's a back-to-back too, just like the Knicks are back-to-back tonight, right? I mean, back-to-backs are tough, especially when it's a hard-fought one like they played last night, right? So same thing you expect from the Sixers tonight. I mean, the Knicks are going to play defense; they're going to make it tough for you. So tomorrow night makes it tough. That's why, Robbie, to your point, you got to get tonight, and you got to get Sunday against them too, because this is an inferior team than you. All right, and we should be able to beat teams like this.
Yeah, I'm also going to say agree, just based on, like, part of me wanted to say disagree just because it seemed like there's a lot of positivity, a little too much positivity amongst the fan base the last couple of days. Not that it's not justified, but we're talking about, even without Joel, we've won the last handful of games by at least 22 plus points. You're looking at Ben Simmons. We talked about the poll. He's undefeated against the Knicks in his career. You look at the next 6 or 7 games, and to your point, both Rob and Tom, these are 2 games, this game and Sunday night, to where you have to win at least both of these, or because you look at the next stretch, okay? You've got, obviously, the Knicks right now. You've got the Bucks at home tomorrow. You've got the Kings at home on Saturday, and then then you're going to New York on a back-to-back. Then you've got this gauntlet all on the road. At Warriors, at Lakers, at Clippers, at Nuggets. These are games you have to have right now, especially with Brooklyn playing really well, Milwaukee playing really well. So, and I don't think it's playing
well, even though they're not going to catch you. But right, you got to really play bad for them to catch you. But to your point, though, you even add on to it, right? You add on Milwaukee, so there's a lot of teams playing well.
And I could say this, like, we obviously, and I'm sure it'll be brought up tonight, like, what will Daryl Morey do type thing, with Joel not being in the lineup, him being out. Well, if they struggle over the next week and a half, say, for example, they drop the game tonight or on Sunday, and then they have a losing record against those teams that I also mentioned, that could cause Daryl Morey to not, I don't want to say a panic move, but to be like, okay, well, these are all top caliber teams, Lakers, Clippers, Bucks, etc., Nuggets, etc. That could cause them to make kind of a rash decision and go out and get somebody. And I know, Tom, you and I talked about it on Monday. That's not something necessarily we really want them to do. So if they handle their business against New York tonight and on Sunday, they do what they're supposed to do on Saturday night against a really, a struggling Sacramento Kings team, and then take a couple games, maybe Milwaukee tomorrow, maybe the Lakers or the Warriors, then we're talking here. Then we're in a really good spot, even without Joel Embiid. So that's what they've got to be looking at. And I trust in this bench right now, they've been playing really well. And so far in this game, we're seeing an aggressive Ben Simmons. He's just not making everything right now. So if he continues that mindset and it starts going in, I should say they should. I don't want to put a definite on their win because it's the NBA, but we should be in good shape to win at least tonight. Yeah,
and listen, you have to. Like I talked about on the one show I did right when he went down the day after, and ran through the schedule. You had to be like 6-2 if you want to even be 1 or 2. right? If you want to be low too, if the Nets continue to play basketball the way they're playing, right? So listen, you start playing with house money, you start winning. You win these types of games. You win a game like tonight. So tomorrow, if you do win, right now you're really feeling good. Mm-hmm. But then you can't let down against. Doc said it. You got to almost win every game right now. The way the Nets are playing. He was on the jump earlier, and listen to him on the jump. Right? You got to win games like this. They got to continue to play the defense that they're playing without Joel Embiid, and that's a huge loss defensively, losing Joel. But they got to continue to be Pompey like they have, and you got to get other guys got to continue to step up like they have. Right? This bench has been lights out. Like tonight, can they come up big? Right? And if not tonight, if other guys come up big and you win, right? Fine. But then tomorrow night against Milwaukee, then I need to see a bench outpour of like 40, right? Mm-hmm. So there, that's the miss and match. You got to almost put the pieces together to win night in, night out in the NBA. That's why I say, like, nobody's going undefeated. You're not going to win every game. The Nets might at this point, right? But like everybody else is probably looking like they're going to lose games at some point, right? But that means take care of the ones you're supposed to. Everybody like talk about like, oh well, teams are this versus under 500 teams are this or that or a third. Listen, wins are wins, right? Yep. Wins are wins. As long as you've beaten enough good teams to prove your worth, wins become wins. All right. Mm-hmm. If you lose to every good team, then I can't just say wins or wins. At some point, you got to beat somebody good, right? But we have. So I don't care. And the Knicks are a good basketball team. So this isn't your, this. I was going to say this isn't your dad's Knicks almost. Right? You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, they've been bad for a while. There's a three. Is that quickly?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's so good.
Steal. Such a steal. 25th pick in the draft.
And we took Maxey over him.
I love the Maxey pick. I don't want to trade Maxey because I think he's going to be really good.
I think if he got this kind of run, he'd be productive too.
I agree.
You're probably right, but it's like different situations.
A lot more flaws in Maxey's game in terms of that right here. Like we're watching quickly at the three right now. Maxey does not have that in his game yet.
Yeah, Maxey can create. Maxey can create way better than quickly, which I'll take in an isolation league, basically.
To Tom's point, Maxey right now, again, nobody thinks he's a finished product, but right now he has to score one kind of way, and that's that crash into the basket type thing. He obviously he's doing a little. Ooh, Dwight Howard long distance.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Speaking of one-dimensional.
Clock running down. Look at the guy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They're going to play with LeBron for a minute. Next thing you know, clock's running down. Barry.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, was that our guy Burks?
Well, this is what gets you without Joel, right? This is what will hurt any basketball team without him. It's something we're really good. We're going to get lucky there.
Tobias is playing good defense right now. He's playing Palmsy right now, Tobias.
You can't be giving up second chances.
I like that.
Great. It's great right now because the refs are dictating to Tobias and Ben that they can be physical. And if Tobias and Ben can be physical on defense without picking up fouls, it's going to be really tough for the Knicks to score.
Come on, Dwight.
Really tough.
It's Taj Gibson, Dwight. It's Taj Gibson.
It's still Dwight, though. I know he just looked good hitting that shot, but it's still Dwight.
Yeah.
And one.
Oh, he's going out.
No, okay. There's no N1s tonight.
No, listen, Tobias is
he's cooking.
I know he's so consistent and everything, but he's the key. He's the glue that can keep it together scoring wise in the absence. And even when he gets back. You know what I mean? Not even just the absence, even when he gets back. Taj Gibson's going good, huh?
Taj Gibson season. We got Taj Gibson season.
That's going good.
It's like someone's dad out there.
Yeah,
number 67. Like, give me a break.
Right.
We need Shake to give up. We need him not just for us to win tonight. Because he's been kind of down lately. Mm-hmm. We need at least 15 from Shake tonight. He's been kind of coasted. You know what I'm saying? I know he's been battling the injury. I understand that, but we need him to come back a little bit to what he was earlier in the season.
All right, end of the first. Knicks 21, Sixers 20. So, we'll come back there from being down 8-2, right? You're down 8-2 to start, so, you'll take it. We play better basketball than them from the rest of that quarter on. So, you just breathe for a minute. It's the NBA. Got a long basketball game left. But The positives in the first, obviously Tobias, letting everybody know he's playing tonight, which he's done all year. Nothing new, right? I mean, this is what he does. And I like it even more because it shows me a little killer in him. Knowing when I get Joel back, that I'm still going to get that killer. And it lets guys step up. Now, what you had the other night is, we were able to get Seth and Danny both went off, right, the other night. Now, are you going to get that? Are you going to get that every night?
No.
Right now, no. I mean, Danny's 0 for 5 tonight, running about 8 minutes, and Seth is 1 for 3. He had the little floater over Noel early on in the game. Now, long game left, right? Obviously, and then you get Toby 3 for 5, right? So that's where you're scoring, and Ben's 3 for 5, right? So right there, or them two guys stepping up early tonight. Like the other night when it was Seth and Danny that stepped up early in that basketball game. So this is what you need. You expect Danny will make a shot or two at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was hearing on the jump earlier, like Doc couldn't praise Danny enough. He goes, everywhere he goes, he wins. There's got to be something to it. Like Doc said it. That's why I don't believe Danny's going anywhere. You know what I mean? Because it's just true. He's going to struggle sometimes, and he's not. But Seth is the key that can't struggle, right?
Yes.
Like Seth can't. Like Seth has to be 15 a night. Without Joe, has to be. So that's the key in your starters that have to score. Right now, I see everybody in groups over the last couple days. Matisse is a star. Calm the frig down. Matisse is extremely good defender. I'm not attaching stars or a potential stars until a guy proves to me that he can score in this league consistently. Right, and let's start with like a little bit. All right, so that's all I'm going to say about that. Calm down. Now, if the guy continues to score off the bench or in a starter role, fine. But until then, come down with the stars, with the star talk.
It's typical Philadelphia, just Crown City on the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Matisse. I think he's got a great skill set, but he's not a star. He's done nothing to prove he's a star yet.
No.
I like him a lot, but
if he gets
I
that
hope they don't
offensive
trade
game
him.
going a little bit, might be something, but not yet.
He's not shooting. He's not as good a shooter as he thought he was going to be in the pros.
No.
Well, and how many?
That can take time, though.
We've talked about this
Yeah.
before. I feel like people obsess too much over who's starting and who's not. It doesn't. What matters is who's on the floor at the final minutes of the game. So if
Correct.
people argue, okay, Matisse should be on the floor over Danny Green at the end of the games. Okay, fine. It's all about matchup. But I feel like people get too preoccupied and obsessed with, these guys are the starting 5. No, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
You see it with Doc Rivers' teams before when he was in Los Angeles. And he's not the only coach, and that's not the only team that did it. Somebody could be starting, but they could be playing half the amount of minutes as somebody off the bench. Lou Williams never started there. Montrezl Harrell never started there. You know what I'm saying? But those two were on the floor at the end of games. So if Matisse Thybulle continues to improve, well, okay, then you can have him on the floor at the end of games. Maybe you can have him closer as far as minutes to Danny Green, but to Tom's point, we've talked about it before. This is starting 5. There's nothing wrong with the starting 5 right now. They're number 1 in the East, so nothing's broken.
No, nothing to try to fix. Good call there. Good call there. Yeah, but this is going to be a drag-out dogfight tonight because they play good defense and we play good defense. So this is what you would expect to get after quarter 1, right? Where you're talking about 21-20. Now you're typical NBA. That's your daddy's NBA right there. 21-20 after the first quarter. There's a little shake and bake for us, right? Like to get him going tonight.
Good to see you.
Right on cue. What up, Buzzy Sports? Brandon Flowers got to see a full 82 healthy before we start trading everything. Well, I don't. Well,
what do you mean? What are you trading? I don't understand.
It was that Alec Burks in the face of Matisse and one.
I think so.
That's fun. On cue.
Is that it? Do they have Nidal Aquina out there?
Yeah,
Gronk.
He's got to play. They got guys banged up too.
Yeah,
and he gets a few minutes.
Wow.
I mean, they called that a foul. I mean, Ben's getting second-degree murdered every time to the hoop, and they called that a foul. Like, are you kidding me? This is what I mean. This is when I get mad. This is when I get mad at officials. You're gonna do a ticky-tack, do it the whole game, and everyone will foul out. We'll all go home early. You want to let them play like they did in the first quarter. You can't just change when the second quarter starts.
This is what they do, Robbie. They do it all the time.
I know, but it's horrible officiating. Dwight.
I'll take it.
And Doc
Dwight hopped in the DeLorean. And Orlando Dwight.
Doc couldn't say enough good things about Dwight earlier on. That he's 35, but he said he's 22. You know what I mean? It's amazing how he can go every night and it just stays young. The legs are there, so really good signing by Ellen Brand and Daryl Morey.
Yeah.
To bring in Dwight Howard. Not only for the production, you get the leadership. That's a walk. Yep, another walk. They call that a foul? He came running.
Hey, look, this is ridiculous. Oh my God!
Went into him.
He ran. Not even he went into him. He ran from 25 feet away. He didn't stop moving his feet. He got a dribble. Taj, you're not LeBron. You're not LeBron. Come on, grow up here. Jake, do you think Paul? Do you agree or disagree? Are they going on? Is he staying undefeated versus him?
Yeah, I agree. But like to what you guys said earlier, what I'm really focused on is the game tomorrow against the Bucks. Now, again, if we win that game, then okay, cool. But that's my game. I'm circling on the calendar right now because then you got the Kings on Saturday and then you got the Knicks again on Sunday. So if they end up losing against Milwaukee and pulling out 2 wins against the Knicks, okay, I'm fine. But they start going on a little downward direction there, then I'll be a little concerned. But I'm not worried about it. But one thing I will say, though, this bench has been phenomenal so far. I mean, they haven't been that great right now, but was it the last 4 games? I think it's 53 per game with the bench?
Yeah, it's something. It's up there.
It's something like that. So
it's like 53 points a game over the last 4.
Yeah.
I just read it.
I'll leave you with this. So let's just say theoretically the bench continues to play at that caliber of a level, do you even make a move? Does Daryl Morey even make a move?
No.
Morey's he's going to do something. It might be a buyout guy. I mean, I don't know. He's going to do something.
It might be a buyout. It might be something small, but it might not be anything.
Yeah.
Like right now, you have 8 points off your bench right now,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll see we'll see if we get 9 right here.
Daryl will at least do something to where he's moving guys at the back end of the bench that don't play. Like Ferguson, for example, he would move. Poirier, he would move. You know what I'm saying? But to get like a Wayne Ellington or something along those lines, Delon Wright. But to your point, I say for example the bench struggles for the next couple games. I don't see them moving Matisse or Dwight or Shake.
All I'm saying is if they continue to like if they're not losing games.
What was that?
Like if they're not I don't know if they win. They won 5 in a row right now. So
I think so. Yes. 2 before and 3 now. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
5 in a row. So tonight's 6 in a row. They haven't won 6 since 2019, and then 2 they win 6 in a row. But just say they win like 10 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They might not do anything. Like you know what I mean? Like it makes I totally understand what you guys are saying. I mean they might because it's just if you can get a guy, why not get a guy, right?
Yeah, they'll make every effort. If nothing happens, then nothing happens.
It's a great.
Morey's smart, and I trust him.
Yeah, you might not. You might just say, you know what, screw it. Screw it because we're playing such good basketball.
But like the Zach LaVine, like the big splash, like that's 1,000% not happening, nor should it happen.
Rob, I said this on Monday.
Did he really miss that? See,
Yeah.
He's the star.
He should start. He should start.
This is why the star stuff.
Next Scottie Pippen, according to some people.
There you go. Oh my God.
Okay, that was.
We can't make a layup, anything around the rim right now.
What is that?
Maybe we should make a
no
trade.
shots.
Maybe we should make a trade, guys. Guys, maybe we should make a trade. Oh my God!
No, somebody tell Obi it ain't the dunk contest no more, Obi.
Right.
He just ran down the court with the ball like he was the Saquon Barkley in the open field, and then he missed on top of it.
That was disastrous.
Now we got 29-25 Knicks. I can't believe he went up for that dunk and what happened here? Oh my God!
No.
He just hit the
That's
rim.
you guys remember this commercial from old school? It's a Sprite commercial when a guy goes up and dunks on the rim and he literally gets all rim with the basketball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what that was. That's what that reminded me of. Like Obi thought he was in a dunk contest jumping over people.
See,
29-26. Mike Scott's at the line. Made his first. So right now you already have double digits off your bench. The bench has scored 10 tonight. So to keep the bench tracker up, the bench tracker now 11. So I mean, this is what you're talking about. This is what you're gonna need. But then when Ben gets back in the game, or Seth and your starters come back in, Seth and Danny got to score. I mean, they got to score through this whole stretch. I mean, I don't need Danny going off every night, but I need Danny in double figures. Seth, I need to be no less than 15. And that's not like you don't have to score 15 to like Seth's never going to be a star, guys. But he should be a walking double digit guy without Embiid easily. Even with Embiid, he should be.
Well, he better be that because he brings you absolutely nothing on the defensive end of the floor.
What if like Alex Burks is going to bend us over tonight? Yeah, I mean,
Probably
because he will.
I feel like I dropped the soap in prison right now. You know what I mean? I got the Alex Corky. Everybody's coming up short.
Well, Corky's not that good, and I think Spellman put a good comment up a little bit. But Korkmaz, I mean, him playing in the playoffs, that makes me nervous.
Mm-hmm. I agree, Brinks. Yep. I agree. So, he's good twice every 10 games.
I think Spells hit it right on the like if he's your 8th for the playoffs, then yeah, you got to kind of do something. But I don't want to trade Maxey. I don't want to trade Matisse.
What the hell is that possession? Dwight Howard for 3?
I'll say this about Furkan. I don't trust any guy unless they're like a pimp at 23 really to play in the playoffs. Right? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like I don't trust too many. There's not too many guys that I Is
that how old he is?
Yeah, he's young.
He's 23.
I'll take his instant offense any day because I think it's there. You know, I think it's there. It becomes consistency, right? And with a younger player, that's the hard thing to get them to start doing. Now, he's been more consistent recently, right? We'll see what tonight brings. I mean, that's his first basket tonight. But already this bench, right? We talked about his bench with 13, so they're doing their job. This bench has come in, and they've done their job early on here in the first half. Now see if they can continue it. But again, when we go back to our starters, you know, we're in a timeout right now. But when we go back to our starters, you know, what is it? What is it then? So we're at a timeout. Knicks 31, Sixers 29, 7:40 remaining in quarter 2.
I'm going to set the over-under for Ben Simmons points tonight at 18.5. Over or under?
Over.
Over. Yeah, I'll take the over.
I'll take the over.
Scott, if we want to win, if we're talking about.
I haven't looked in a few minutes, but he had 6 like right off the bat.
Oh, did he? Oh wow.
Yeah, he was 3 for 5.
He was doing good. And then the ones he missed, he got assaulted on, and the whistles were silent.
Can I adjust mine to over under 23.5? Can I adjust the over under?
No adjustments.
We can make a new bet, but that line is locked in.
Well, yeah. Seth Curry over under 15. He's got 3 right now.
Under. I'm gonna go 13.
Yeah.
13.
All right. I'm gonna go over. I need an over. So I need an over.
Jake, do a Danny Green over under.
Oh Lord.
Oh, he's over 4 from 3 and over 5 from the field so far. So go ahead, Jake.
Danny Green over under 10.
I'll go over at 11.
Over, yeah. I like Danny Green. Why not?
He's struggling.
That's another guy. I don't want to trade at all. Danny Green. We need him for the playoff run.
Brinks, give us an over under for Tobias.
Well, geez, he's already got a lot. I feel like
7 right now. Brinks.
He's at what?
7.
That's it. Really, it feels like he's all over the court.
Yeah, he's only got 7.
I don't know. We'll go 25.5.
Over.
I'll go over.
It's a good one. It made you guys think.
I'll go 29. I'll go 29.
20. Nice.
Yeah, I'll go over.
Yeah. That'd be a nice job by him. That'd be a big time step up for us.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're getting Ben back in the game. I'm sure Tobias is back in the game. So now, you know, we talked about the bench did their job for them guys that were in. All right. So who's still in? Furky, Ben, Matisse, Ben, and then you have Shake.
Oh, so they're playing Ben at the 5 right now.
And Tobias. So Tobias and Ben back in. So the five bet running with the bench.
No, Ben, come on.
Not a good start. Running together.
Go. Why does he just go? Oh my! You got a full head of steam going down the whole court. Take it in, slam it home. Oh, that's what frustrates people about Ben, and what frustrates me about Ben. And I love Ben. Like, I need you to go get two there, not dish it to Furkan Korkmaz on the wing on a fast break. That's not good basketball. I don't care what the new NBA is. It's not good basketball, especially with the type of skill set that Ben Simmons has. That's why people hate on Ben Simmons. Plays like that right there.
Yeah, you don't always have to pass up. You don't always have to pass it up. Over 218. I almost want to say under in this game.
Under.
Yeah, I'm going to say under.
This game's a rock fight, and it's only going to get worse because the Knicks played last night.
Yeah, I agree. Under.
You're not allowed to miss a free throw, Furk. I'm just going to tell you how that goes.
Can I set the over-under for Furkan at 7?
Under, because he's going to miss this foul shot and be on the bench where he belongs the rest of the game.
I'll go over.
I'll go over.
I bet you Furk gets double digits tonight.
Again. He's just got to hit a couple shots, and he's there. Especially with these foul shots, he's just about to hit. So yeah, I can go over on that.
What's the?
Because he's gonna play. He's gonna play. Like there's minutes out there because Joe's out.
Yeah, he's got 5 already. So I mean, to me, it's almost he's walking in the double digits.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't love Furkan, but I like him because he can shoot. Like if he can be more consistent, then he's a good player to have.
He's a great player to have, Tommy, for the regular season.
Listen, we don't know. Nobody here has won anything in the postseason outside of. Oh my God! I thought he meant.
If you would have missed that, I'm throwing this computer. The computer was going to go airborne.
What's up, fam? Wherever you guys are joining us at, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that follow, hit that share, comment in. Alec Burks. Now we're in ticky tack. See that ticky tacker?
No, Don, we don't hate. See, and this isn't directed at Don, but like the reason why I can't stand Furk, it's for 2 reasons. One, Greg's love for him. Mm-hmm. 2, it's because like they treat Furkan Korkmaz like who was the running back in 2018? Josh Adams.
Yeah,
like, he's a friggin' folk hero. It's like he's either. And the same people will go from saying he sucks, he's not an NBA player, to, oh my God, he should be the 6th man. It's like enough. He's a back end of the rotation type of a guy who's instant scoring and is a liability on defense. Mm-hmm. There's a million Furkan Korkmazes.
No, I mean, yeah. Listen, I mean, maybe there is. There's a lot of guys who can score in this league. So I'm not saying that there isn't other guys who can score. I'm just saying with this team and him being young is he's gotten better. He's starting to become more consistent of a player. Now that makes him a commodity to you or somebody else. That's all I'm saying. He's got better defensively. I don't crown Furkan.
No, not you. No,
I'm a guy who says, you get that, right? You get that. You get some of that kind of stuff. But listen, that's just part of jacking. But with this bench as constructed, I need guys that aren't scared, that aren't afraid to come in and shoot the basketball either. So, I mean, again, there's nothing to crown Furkan off of. There's nothing to crown any of this bench off of outside of Dwight just being a leader. So, and Shake usually should be in double digits for you. So there's not like a crown city over this bench. And that's why we say, like, okay, we expect buyouts, we expect this, that, and a third. But they've been on fire the last 4 games. So we'll see if it continues. And see if it continues tonight. 6 minutes to go here in the second. We're down 5.
Tony Bradley sighting.
I mean, Tony Bradley, it'd be nice if, after he scored, he hasn't, it'd be nice if he could score a little bit, give you something. He's a minus. Everybody's a minus there tonight. Everybody's obviously a minus. Like Danny's got a -1, but he's 0 for 5 and 0 for 4. I don't know how he's going to go one of the lowest minuses. It's funny.
Pop says Furk is going to be the next Manu.
Manu,
please. I mean, Lord. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm not going to go there.
Yeah, no way.
Manu Ginobili.
What was that call?
Danny.
I feel like people don't understand how good a ball player Manu Ginobili was because he never started.
What the fuck kind of call was that?
What was the call?
That's tough without sound. I don't even know like what they
Yeah, that's
called.
that
or, like,
guy
what
with no sound
happened.
either. That's
and,
why I'm
like,
wondering.
I had sound on, and they
No,
don't.
because they let them slug each other in the face the whole first quarter, and now it's ticky tack city.
Danny, you got to get that rebound, brother.
All right, so
Yeah,
39-33, Nerlens Noel, who's been tremendous defensively for the Knicks this year, as he always has been.
Great role player. Just
Would never gotten rid of him.
egregious, absolutely egregious to trade Drew Holiday for him. Egregious. But whatever. What's done is done.
All right, Tony. Good hustle, Tony. Good hustle, Tone. Come on, Tope. Come on, Tope.
Bang!
Let's go.
Come on, need him. Listen, he's played well. Now, the other guy's going to freaking make baskets. Is Seth back in the game yet? No, Seth's still sitting. No, he's back.
No, there he is.
Back.
Someone's got to start hitting shots.
Yeah, well, they're going.
And someone will. And the Knicks are probably going to tucker out in this one.
Oh, Jesus God.
Maybe not. That was
because he's not gonna stop. That's the problem with the Knicks. Is Randle doesn't stop. He's high motor, doesn't stop, and then gets ticky tack calls now because he's a star. You know what I mean? And now that's a freaking terrible call. Where's the call here? Somebody tell me where the call is.
Who would it be? Who is it even on?
Tobias.
No, that's.
I mean, the call there. I'm missing the call there. That's a terrible call.
It looked like Tony Bradley had more contact, so I would have understood.
That's what I
to a
thought.
degree. All right, ball don't lie.
Good.
ball doesn't lie.
We all did that one. We were all right.
Yeah.
Never does.
41-36. Knicks right now. 4:30 left in the second. Good
Pass
luck.
it.
Toby. Bang!
Bang.
Let's go, baby. 41-39 Knicks. Tobias
feeding
Harris
them.
again. Tobias Harris on fire right now with 13. 13. Back-to-back threes for Toby. That over-under.
Clear it
How
out.
did he get
Just clear
so
it out
wide
for
open?
him.
That must have been a defensive collapse because there's no reason on the planet he should have been that wide open.
What's the call?
What's that call? Oh, my. Oh, Booty's refs. Get him out of here. Like, they're the ones throwing elbows. This is
Get him, Doc.
Salvatore.
Doc's got to get teed up before Ben gets teed up.
Where's that call? Salvatore, I agree with you. Now the refs are playing nice with the Knicks because they were all upset last night, even though the rule in the rule book states that ball has to drop out of your hands last night.
It's a clear.
So if Kyrie touches that ball, he has to then drop the ball. He didn't. That's the rule. That's in the rule books.
Did you see how he changed his story in the post game? He said that they said he thought he got fouled.
Go.
Frosties, everybody go get the Frosties. Frosty talk. Good take.
It's got to be the second half to get Frosties.
Good take, Benny.
Love it.
Did you see what Shake did? He just started dragging Maxey off the bench. Maxey wasn't ready. He was dragging him.
Boys, if Ben makes a free throw, this will be our first lead of the basketball game. If Ben makes this free throw.
And honestly, they'll probably lead the rest of the way. They should.
See what look he gave the ref? He's like, you calling that now? You calling me?
They should be winning at halftime and then pound them in the submission in the second half.
On cue. He missed it. Man in double digits with 10 now. So that over-under is looking good. That's too easy to Noel.
Yeah, it's way too easy.
Why do they have Danny on Noel? Can I just ask that? Why do they? Why? Like,
because they have Ben on Julius, I think.
Where's Tony? And why isn't Tony on?
Is Tony Bradley still in the game? I think he left.
Yeah, no, he's got the ball.
Oh no, there he is.
He had the ball. He had the ball.
On his back.
Oh my God.
He jumped on his back.
Are you kidding me?
I've seen people crowning him too.
That's good. You know that's going to be good.
That's fun. This is fun.
As that happens, Knicks hit a 3.
Who's that? Bullock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He always fills it up though. Wherever he goes, that guy.
That's a foul. That's not a foul.
How is that not a foul? This will be.
I would have leveled that guy if I were Tobias Harris.
Oh my God! How is that not a foul?
Remember when I said that if Ben made that free throw, it would be the first lead of the game? Well, now the Sixers are down 7.
Yeah, escalated quick.
It's the NBA. Make runs. But
then I was saying they were going to take the lead and coast the rest of the way. So I'll take responsibility for it as well.
Brendan Casey, Tony Bradley looks like a stretched out Jaleel Okafor. Yeah, he does. And you know the funny thing, Tony Bradley is only 23 years old.
Yep.
Wasn't he like the number one prospect coming out of high school at one point?
He might have been. He went to North Carolina.
Something like that, yeah.
Surprise me, right? If he was. You know what I mean? Because where he went to school, that would make total sense.
I will say, regardless of what that was a steal of a trade because you know who we gave up to get Tony Bradley?
Nothing of importance.
Zaire Smith.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm glad I'm not eating a peanut right now.
Die.
That would have been bad. That would have been bad.
Are you allergic to peanuts too?
No.
No, but he is.
Yeah,
gotcha.
bad.
Yeah, they want to rub it in by eating a peanut in mid talk. You know what I mean? Throw it back in his face.
Doc was talking him up too in the interview I saw, saying how he lost all this weight and
Who?
Tony Bradley.
Oh yeah, he was.
I think I might have saw the same thing you're talking about.
Yeah, we got what's his face in that. We got a bunch of guys in that draft.
Don, didn't we get Tony Bradley from you guys? I think we got him from Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Did we?
Yeah, I think that's who we sent Zaire Smith to, and then Zaire Smith was cut like a day later.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I think he's on Sacramento's G League team now. Donovan, his name's out there. I know. His name is out
Doesn't
there.
that seem like I'd rather have Cousins than Drummond?
Yeah, he's just sitting out there too.
No.
I mean, Cousins is way more realistic than Drummond.
I thought Drummond was going to get bought out.
Nah, I think he's going to get traded.
I don't know. I mean, you talk about Drummond as we're on timeout here. You talk about Drummond for a second. If I'm the LA Lakers, I'm on the phone, and I know we've talked hollow numbers. I've talked hollow numbers and all A, B, C, D, E, F, G on them. But I mean, you're in need. You're in need, in my opinion. Like you can still be a 1 or 2 seed even without AD because of I love Schroeder and obviously you have LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you can still score. So I mean, they're just missing a big man. Or if I'm the Nets, I got nothing to give up, but I would try to figure out something to get bigger. So I mean, they're he'll be on the move, but I think the best place for him to be would be like the NBA rank. The Knicks, first in defense, opponents' points per game, opponents' 3-point percentage first. I mean, what they do. They're a Pomsey group.
Pass.
I don't know why he would pass up that one.
Oh my God.
I don't know why Seth's passed up the original shot, but I'm gonna need you to make that, Danny. Danny's struggling tonight, but here we go. All tonight, all you'll hear now is trade Danny Green. You know what I mean? Like this is all you're gonna hear because this is our fan base.
Yeah.
Thanks. He thanks. Like this is. Oh my God.
That's not goaltending. Sit the hell down. Sit down.
That's what it was. That's like me on a Fisher Price net. Like, you know what I mean? Like I went up and just took your shot away. I felt like that. I felt like it looked like it was in live action. And what? Let's go.
Dude, Dwight is going in. Look at him.
Dwight's strong tonight, baby. I think Dwight's got
Ate them Wheaties this morning.
Well, as you could see with the Knicks, and by the way, I think they have the number 1 defense. We have 2. But you see with them, they just cause so many deflections. I mean, the ball's just going, you know what I'm saying? It's going everywhere.
Yeah.
They really do. Dwight's got 9 now. So, geez.
Is he leading? That probably sounds like our leading scorer.
Off the bench, he is.
What's Tobias got? Tobias probably got more, right?
Well, Tobias got 13 and Ben's got 10.
Okay.
Oh Lord!
I mean, that's typical Dwight from the foul line.
That's a win. That's why you don't want. That's why you want him making these shots when he gets fouled. Like you know what I mean? Like if he gets fouled, and doesn't make it. It's like here we go,
offensive foul. Yeah,
going the other way. Every time he comes in, there's like a sense of energy. You notice this
tonight? Yeah, for sure.
Every night, every night this year I've watched him play. Even if he's got a million fouls, which he does, there's always like a sense of energy though that second unit brings with him. And you're seeing it more as they play together. There is like a sense. Now he's not playing with the second unit right now, but there's always a sense of energy. Like that Utah game, he changed the game on a block and something else and everything. And we went on this huge run. Oh, did I get that out? No.
I didn't like that.
Everyone said, "Get that out." And everyone said, "No,
I mean, Dwight could start on a couple teams in the NBA.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Start. So
Wow, that's why I love Nerlens Noel. Nerlens Noel said, that's another reason, Brinks, why they're 1 and 2, why they're 1 in them categories. A lot of defensive categories are way up. Is Nerlens Noel is a big part of that too.
Huge part.
And we gave Nerlens Noel. There's still a video that comes up in my memories every year of me yelling about that trade. I'm like, what did you just get back? What? No, stop it. Like
what? When they traded him to.
Because everything, we have Joel. No, then I'll run Nerlens off. Nerlens my backup big man. Then I'm like, I'm the best defensive team in basketball around the rim. Like, grow up and lock in.
Brinks, do you remember what that trade exactly was? Tom and I do.
When we traded Nerlens Noel to what, Oklahoma City?
To the Dallas Mavericks for Ersan Ilyasova and 2 second-round picks.
Yeah, it's a terrible trade.
And those 2 second-round picks ended up being cash considerations because that's what Brian Colangelo did. He never believed in actually making a pick. He just took it and he was like, "Oh, give me a couple grand."
I need Seth Curry to score a basketball.
Oh my god!
And one.
RJ Barrett.
Jesus.
Knicks about to go up 10. They're up 9 right now.
Can we make a trade like mid-game?
Not good, because listen, we're not getting. Listen, look at this. Okay, this game's as simple as this: Seth Curry 3 points, Danny Green none. All right, Matisse Thybulle none. Okay, so think about that. It's 3 guys who've kind of combined for 3 points.
And then
you need more. Like Ben double digits, Toby double digits. You might as well count Dwight double digits with 9. Right? Who else is going to score? Right? Shake's played 10 minutes, has 2 points. Right? Ferk's played 8 minutes, has 4 at least. Matisse played.
There we go. Thank you.
That's Danny, right? That was Danny. Yeah.
On cue. Needed him. Did I miss the free throw, RJ? I wasn't looking. Did he miss it?
These free throws are happening quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm missing a ton of them.
Yeah, they really are.
They're missing a ton of them too.
Oh, yeah.
That free throw, guys? I think he did, right?
I think so.
Because they were up 9.
Jesus.
Here we go.
Mr. Randle.
He's laughing at you, Danny.
Yeah,
he's laughing at you.
I mean, you got to put Ben on him in the second half.
I agree. Come on, Dan. Oh, geez.
Not going to do it. Thought you maybe got hot there for a hot minute. Get out. Let's go. And
it looked like 7 guys went up to block that?
Yeah.
No, Steven, you're right. I mean, these are starters, man. These are starters. At least Danny's shooting a basketball. I mean,
Seth's a little gun shy because he's cold, I think.
He's 1 for 4, and Danny's 1 for 8. Now, listen, they got a really good defense, so I'm not going to take anything away from them, but you still got to get to your numbers. RJ Barrett stinks from the line. My goodness gracious.
Everyone does tonight. I feel like there's only been like 3 free throws. See, if you have it on your stat sheet, Tom, I think there's only like 3 free throws made the entire game. It feels like it. I think Sixers made like 3. And I think the Knicks made like 2. So maybe 5 total.
Sixers made 6, and the Knicks have made 9, but they're 9.
Never mind.
They're 9 for 16, though.
Oh, well, okay.
So we're shooting 60%, and they're shooting 56%. So.
Ugh.
Oh, boy, Dwight. Make an impact. So both teams shooting under 60%. That's fun.
Yep.
So, yes, to your point, there's been a lot of misses. More from them. Yes, more from them. They've gone to the line 6 more times.
See, that right there, just take that, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. Turn around and do the little hook shot that he
I don't mind that one on Noel because Dwight's got the advantage. Yeah, so I don't mind that look because Noel's a shot blocker. So, like, I don't mind you on that kind of look. Dwight's going – that's what do we call mouse in the house? That's mouse in the house right now. Right? Good job, Dwight. Made 1 and 2. We'll take it.
Oh, here comes
Mark a 2-3 zone in the second half. Like, this is not –
I would. Every time they do it, Brinks, they get going. Every time the Sixers run it, they get going.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, look how young Ntilikina looks. See, he looks like he's like in the 6th grade.
He still probably is. Hey, 2 for 2 out of Dwight.
Wow. See, we just had to mention the free throw percentage, and they're right back in it.
And Dwight Howard with 11 now. So Sixers down 8. Knicks won't have the last look. There's a little bit of difference, 5-second difference in the clock. So
how many points does Randall have right now, Tom?
I'll wait till after he buries this.
Yeah, I was just saying, just add 3 to that. 2 and 1, probably.
Hey, good close out. Stop it.
Another good close.
No, can we get the
Go.
rebound?
Job. Randall only has no, sorry, only. I read the wrong thing for a second. He has 13. So I mean, him and Tobias
Yeah.
are both doing the same thing. So can we get a little bucket before the half? We're down 8. Come on, get us down 6. It's got to be a dogfight. We shouldn't be giving up 56 points to them either. First off,
I'm about to look at the live line.
that's what I don't like. All right, calm the fuck down. We got to get better defensively right now. All right, coming out in the second half. All right, this isn't the freaking, this isn't a powerhouse offensively. Right to the rim, downhill. Need it, shake.
Oh, it was the friggin' Raptors.
Oh,
I
my
mean,
God.
that's a tough break. That's a good look.
Oh, he got robbed.
That was the Toronto shot, but just didn't go in.
That was down and out. That was
Wow.
down and out. What up, Bryce? What up, Maura?
It's a straight Drano. Ugh.
That almost went in 3 times.
What up, Mike, Graham, Don, Mark Sullivan? We see y'all. Everybody out there, Johnny Lynch, everybody out there tuning in. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that follow, hit that share button. Come join us.
Hey, Jake, see that comment from Mark Sullivan?
Trade for Bol. I'll do it.
No, would you two shut up?
Why would you trade for Bol?
Because they do freaking love folk heroes that are tall. I mean, Boban, Bol, guys who just are just guys.
Bol is a menace. Okay?
These two will go freaking. The score is 56-48 Knicks, and we are at halftime. So that's what the score is, Mark.
Speaking of people who are tall, going to your thing, Tom, with the Lakers and Drummond, if they do get Drummond, if I'm the Sixers, you know who I call? Marc Gasol. Because obviously Marc Gasol's minutes have drastically decreased, and then if they get Drummond, he's not going to get any playing time there anymore. That'd be a good guy to have.
Maybe if it depends on Embiid. You know what I mean? It depends on when I think I'm getting Embiid back. But not a bad name. But would they even want to give him up though? Like would they just, I guess they can't have enough big men because they don't know AD, right?
True.
Maybe that's how I was like the only devil's advocate to it because everything else would make sense. Like if AD came back, they wouldn't need him. But that's what happens when you have to make trades over needs. You know what I mean? Like you fall into these kind of situations where you might have to give up somebody you like down the road. But I mean, they only have Gasol for what, a year, or is he a 2-year deal? I forget what Gasol's deal is. Everybody just joined us at halftime. What's up, family? This is HUD Radio, Sixers Knicks live in-game reactions. We're happy you could join us and talk Sixers with us. It's a positive in this city, unlike the Flyers defense. So it's exciting, or Eagles free agency, which it isn't a thing. I was saying to
Do
somebody,
fans understand that they don't have any money?
No. People are idiots. This is
why are we signing this guy? Why are we saying that? We fucking can't because our Cat Wizard GM has it all fucked up.
Hey, now we're at least under the cap officially because Goodwin traded himself.
A whole $2 million under the cap.
It's a better player than Marquise Goodwin, probably.
Yeah,
$2 million. Hopefully.
Tom, to your question, Gasol is signed this year and next year for $2.6 million.
Yeah, whatever deal. You know what I mean?
Why would anybody trade for Andre Drummond if Boogie Cousins is just sitting there for free?
Because I think Drummond's better than Cousins.
I agree with that, but
teams might. You know what I mean? Don't think the Nets aren't already, even though Boogie and James, don't be surprised if those wheels are already spinning there.
Oh, I'm expecting it. I'm expecting
it out. I'm watching.
Has Blake Griffin even played there yet?
Nope.
Not yet.
So, fact, did we come back here? And Bryce said, "I don't."
I just took him. I just took him plus 2.5.
That's a good take. Before we get into that real quick, Bryce says we need a prayer. Bryce, I don't have another prayer service in me, Bryce. Or Mark said, I don't have another prayer service in me right now. Yeah,
it's got to be exclusive content. Like you can't just do a prayer service over
just
everything.
To do one,
it needs to be like select opportune times.
We'll probably have one during the Eagles season at some point.
Oh, might be week 1.
Yeah,
Probably. Might be
Right
after,
after-
might be
yeah.
after the draft. Might be after
right
night
after
one of the draft.
No. Here's what's gonna happen because people
Seventh
will
pick.
probably have a bad draft, and then everyone will get all excited for the season, and then right after they kick the ball, everyone's gonna get so mad because they realize how bad the football team's.
That's
gonna
what
be.
we should do, Tom. It should be friggin' because obviously the draft starts on a Thursday. On the Wednesday night, the Wednesday night before the draft, we should have a friggin' live prayer service.
I like that idea.
Oh, we should
actually.
do prayer service. We should just do funerals.
Oh, that's better.
For the Eagles, we should just have funeral services. Well, what jersey are we putting in the casket this week? That's what we'll do. That'll be our weekly thing. I'm telling you.
I don't have a damn one.
Shut the fuck up, Rob. That's copyrighted and trademarked. I want to make sure I get that out before somebody tries to steal that. All right, we're gonna put the dead Eagles players in the caskets. The guys that are done with us for the week, right? And then the only way to get out the casket is by production. The only way you get out the casket is by production. We're gonna start with Jeffrey and Howie in the casket, and we're gonna go on from there. All right. We're not gonna put anybody else in the casket to start the year, but after week 1, the casket begins, and we'll each name a player that gets casketed that week. All right, and then we can always pull that guy out. He's got to deserve it. Listen, there might be some guys in the casket tonight, Sixers-wise. All right, if Seth Curry don't get a fucking pulse ASAP, all right, I'll be putting him in the casket.
Mora says we got to have a resurrection service once JoJo returns.
Well, I think guys will handle that on their own more. You know what I mean? I think guys will. You know, when that big stud walks out on the court again, it'll move for a lot of guys more.
There'll be some tears shed.
It'll move a little bit. Oh, jiggle on my pants there. It moved. Yep.
I knew you were going there too. God damn it.
You know where I was going.
God damn it.
Little movement. That's how I started that show that day. I said,
Oh, I know.
follow if you woke up and you went 6 at midnight and got your own bone bruise. Well, he isn't torn. I hope we got some subscribers out of that, right? Like 1 or 2.
You know what? I did go 6 to midnight. You know what? Subscribe. Throw a like in there too.
Robert California, great name. Seth could be okay. Okay, peace. No, Robert, I'm not trading for
no Lowry, please.
Kyle Lowry. If it was 3 years ago, I would trade. I would empty it out for Kyle Lowry because I know I'm going to get 3 like legit years out of him. Right now, no. I know there's Jacob. Yeah, we'll talk football after the Sixers end up losing this one. Just kidding. I just loaded up one of the night and got cute because I'm.
There you should have told us this.
No, every time I've done it, I've done it on air numerous times and we've won. So don't start that.
Okay.
There's plenty of tape on that. I'm not Willie Vegas here. I actually win.
Fair.
All right.
Actually,
So at the end of the day, though, is because the Knicks won a back-to-back, I thought they would get a little tired legs at some point throughout this game. Now we're gonna find out in the second half if that comes to fruition. You know, to be able to cover, they got to outscore them by 14 at least in the second half, which is possible. But, you know, you need somebody else has got to go off. Somebody. I haven't seen anybody go off yet, really. I mean, Tobias has played extremely well. Ben's played really well. But, no, like, you know what I mean? Nobody's carrying us, per se. We're down 8. A lot of missed shots. I mean, we are 4 for 13 from 3. So we're shooting 30% from 3. Not good. Not a good night. And we are shooting 40% from the field. So atrocious with a side of atrocious. Okay.
Now, would you
put, side of atrocious?
I know Brink said this earlier. Would you put Ben on Julius? Because he's been on RJ this entire time.
Or Tobias put on one of the two.
Well, it's been Tobias. That's the problem. It's been Tobias. He was doing good to start, but then the refs started calling some ticky-tack fouls, and then Tobias has been laying off of him a little bit.
Who's Ben on? RJ?
RJ, yep.
No, I don't hate it. Because then who am I putting on RJ?
Tobias.
So I'll try to suffocate RJ and take him out of the game. No, I mean, as long as Tobias is matching Randle, we're good. Now, other guys got to match. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, okay, if we can get him to match, then can other guys match? Because right now, Toby and Julius and Randle both have 13. So, like, you know what I mean? They've matched each other on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, but
they've canceled.
By the way,
but Tommy,
Oh, he's
Tobias is not keeping
hold on,
Julius
Rob.
Randle.
Got a Coors Light and a hot dog from the stand and chimed in on YouTube, Julius. I want to give him a shout out. We appreciate
Good.
Julius. He said,
Nice.
win.
The Knicks will win.
Wow, 3 times. I mean, have yourself a day. All right, the fix is in. Now stop spamming. Okay. I know you got to get your comments in quick because you got to get back in. Shut the fuck up, Julius. Okay. Sorry, Robbie. Go
No, but the problem with Tobias covering Julius Randle right now is he's getting every rebound. He's got 7 rebounds, and Nerlens Noel has 6 rebounds. You're getting outboarded hard here by the Knicks. I mean, you have Dwight Howard with 7, but I mean, 3 from Ben, 4 from Tobias. You got to hit the glass, and Ben will at least keep Randle off the glass. I feel like
our rebounds are 31 to 27. I mean, it's not like we're getting. You know what I mean?
I didn't look at this actual box score, but I mean, I'm watching the game, and Julius Randle is eating us up in more ways than one. So, yeah, I got to put the Defensive Player of the Year on Julius Randle in the second half. If RJ Barrett wants to be hero and go beat us, then
just go
to him.
Zone. Just go to a 2-3 zone and see how and make them shoot the basketball from 3. If force a team that's not a good team at shooting the 3 ball, force them to shoot the 3 right now. And I get how much y'all want to put. Anybody won't put any money on it that you see a 2-3 zone real soon because they can't shoot the ball from 3 good enough. So force them to do it. Make them jack. Don't allow them to get into the lane and get easy buckets, right? Don't allow it because you don't have your rim protector. Make them shoot 3s, 2-3 zone them, make them shoot 3s, and get some hands in passing lanes, right? That's the way you get back into this one. We're standing down back. Probably, I would assume a beautiful place right now.
Probably.
I mean, he made his money. I am sure he's not. I would venture to guess that Samuel Downbetter is not in the U.S. right now.
Fair assessment. Fair assessment.
Could be a couple palm trees, and good for him.
Sammy did.
I used to have such a love-hate relationship with that guy.
Sammy could play D.
What did you love? I guess he played D.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you love? Yeah. There wasn't a lot. They weren't the best Sixers year. I mean,
no.
There was a little bit of that.
Did he play with Iverson?
The end of it. I thought
I was gonna say the second time, the second Iverson years. I think. Oh no, I think it was the end of the first.
Yeah, it was the end of the
first run. Yeah, before he went to the Nuggets.
Who's better, Samuel Dallenberg or Tony Bradley?
Samuel Dallenberg, but
yeah, I was gonna say Dallenberg just because he was in the league for years. He was in the league for a long time.
But again, Tony Bradley's 23 years old, so I mean, I'm not saying Tony Bradley's going to be good. I'm just making a point.
Do we like him? What do we think about him?
I think we have to wait. We have to see him play. I mean, I don't like the eye test. I feel like he's too slow, but that's just my eye test. I mean,
I agree with your eye test.
Guys that are too slow doesn't mean he can't figure out a way to score and be productive. I mean, he want to be the first guy. So, but the only way we're going to find out it's one of them is him playing. And he's going to get plenty of playing time over the next 3 weeks because Joel's not coming back in 2. So, he's probably coming back in a month.
Yeah.
I mean, people have to look at it like that. So,
well, that's why I think it's a no-brainer just to go grab Boogie. Just go grab him.
Listen, I'll say it again. I do believe if this team struggles, okay, like if they're losing games like a game like tonight, then I believe Daryl Morey is all over stuff. I'll stand by that. I also believe the other side. If they play great basketball, he might not do a damn thing. So, I mean, it's funny. We have 2 ways of going in this, right? If they're playing bad, he's on the phone. We know his track record. You know what I'm saying? If they're playing really good, I mean, he might be on the phone for something a lot smaller, but still on the phone. You understand what I'm saying? But if they're playing bad, it might be, you might get 2 guys in here instead of 1. So I think it just depends. There's no way they're not going star hunting.
No, I agree. They shouldn't.
They're going to go try to upgrade scoring if they feel like they need to. But even tonight, like we got to see how this, we got to see how the second half goes. We don't. There's a lot of speculation right now. Right now, it's like, yep, we need upgrades, but let's see how we come out in the third. It's about winning the third quarter. We've been a really good third quarter team, and guess what? This is at home, so this is no excuse losses to me. I don't care if Joel's not playing. Right on the road, I'll give you that. In New York, I'll give you that. At home, absolutely not. Now, can you redeem yourself by going up there and beating them? Yeah. Can you redeem yourself, Rye, Jake, Brinky? Can you redeem yourself for winning tomorrow night? Right? If you lose tonight, yeah, you can redeem yourself. Absolutely. We won't even remember tonight. You go beat Milwaukee tomorrow night.
Well,
Are you
guys really going to be that mad if they lose this game, though?
I just don't like losing the teams I think I should beat at home.
Yeah, and
I hear you.
Because of the
season over, no. Right? Just like I don't like losing the teams I'm supposed to beat, especially knowing what tomorrow night is.
Well, knowing what the next week and a half is, that's my biggest concern. It's like, okay, my frustration if we lose tonight's game, the funny thing won't even be based off of this game alone. It's like, oh, okay, well, damn, we struggled at home against the Knicks team. They're a good team. They're a scrappy team, obviously. But compared to the Bucks, the Warriors, the Lakers, the Clippers, the Nuggets, all on the road, except for the Bucks game, this is a game you should win. These two Knicks games and against Sacramento on Saturday, those are games you should absolutely win.
Now, do you cough up games in this league? Absolutely. And I'll say that. That's fine. You lose tonight, you got to come back and win tomorrow. Right? So it just puts more pressure on you to come back and win the next night.
I mean, realistic. Like, what do you assess their chances at tomorrow? Realistically against the Bucks.
I got to assess their chances every night, Rob. They're going to be in basketball games, and they are who we think they are.
They better not shoot like this tomorrow.
Well, they won't. That's the NBA. They'll come out lights out tomorrow night. I mean, that's just the way the league works.
And if they drop the next two, if they drop tonight, and if they drop tomorrow against Milwaukee, never know. You could see Saturday night when we play Sacramento at home, Darryl could say, hey, to one of their players, just stay in Philly. Don't even get on the plane.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. I think they win tonight, by the way, too. I don't think this game's over. Not saying you guys do. I'm just saying I think this game's far from over.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are, start of the third, fam. And let's see about that. Right now they're in man, right? But let's see if they decide to go to 2-3, especially because guys are getting a little bit of.
I mean, what the fuck? Like, he's hooking his arm around. Like, I mean, these refs suck.
Oh my god.
Nerlens is eating us up.
Nerlens.
That's big.
There you go.
That's big.
There you go.
No, and this game's not over. We'll see.
I beg.
Is that an M1?
I think so, yeah, on quickly.
So.
Yeah, I beg for Seth in this game. Need him. He needs to get to that number we put out. He needs to get to that 15 spot. Has to.
Money.
We'll take it. That a boy, Seth. Come on, make the free throws now. Good.
Thank you.
Ted is going crazy on YouTube. He says Doc needs to set a fire under them at the half. Of course, we'll be mad if they just lost tonight. The Nets were not playing the Nuggets. We need this game and have no business losing this game.
Can I say something to Ted real quick? Ted, I heard, listening on the jump because Paul Pierce and Perkins were both coached by Doc, so it was cool to hear him on there earlier. And they talk about his post game, his pregame speeches, halftime speeches, post game speeches are like some of the best of all time. I mean, they're epic. They're talked about. So don't ever worry about you can sit back and say, you know what? I don't got to worry about Doc lighting fires under asses because that's a guarantee. You know what I mean? That's a lock. So don't ever worry about that side of Doc. Because we always think about that. We're Philly, right? Oh, the fucking fire. Let's fucking go, right? But he's a fire lighter. So, you know what I mean? He's a Kindle guy. He loves Kindle. So don't worry.
Did someone just get teed up?
I was just going to thank you. So. I was just going to ask that. I was going to say,
it's probably Ben.
Who knows?
Ben's been mouthing off all night.
Man!
There he is. There he is.
Logo stepbrother.
He probably told Seth, just shoot it. If you're open, just freaking shoot it.
That was
healthy.
You guys remember what was said at halftime? The key to the second half.
There you go.
Seth Curry.
Go.
Wide open, he's calling for it, Ben.
All the way. No. Better hit that.
Nope.
Okay, good rebound.
Franks, you forgot what I said earlier?
What?
Nope.
That Seth Curry needs to be the guy who scores for this team. They be able to win games without Joel Embiid. He needs to be that third scorer. that consistent third scorer outside of what you hope to get every night from Tobias and Ben, right? Where's that third scorer at? Has to be. Has to have a pulse. Thank God. Would have been real nice if he had that 3 right.
What the hell was
Jesus
that?
Christ.
Close my eyes and chuck it at the basket. Who's that? Reggie Bullock?
Reggie Bullock. Horrendous hair. Take him. Take Reggie Bullock to the yard. Why?
Okay.
Use the screen.
Thank
Oh,
you.
boy. Oh, boy. Where's the call, too?
All
By the way, too. A lot of contacts. That's carried 9 points. Little 9th piece now in the third. Little 9 for Seth in the third.
They're running the offense through Seth right now.
That's carrying double digits with 12. Let's go. Here we go. Caught a little fire like we needed to. Now it takes a little pressure off of Ben and Tobias. Now they got Danny on him.
Oh, Lord.
That's a good shot, by the way. It's like so hard. It's like so hard to like get up off the glass.
Well,
Come on, let's get it. Tobias 3. Tobias 3.
Where's the call?
Jesus.
Are you kidding me?
Where's the call?
So they're just letting them do what they want.
They're giving it back.
You ran him over.
They're giving it back for last night. This
Last
is
night, yep.
This is a redo. This is like, hey, we owe you one. We owe you one. Watch nothing
but
here.
they don't owe him anything
Boy.
because it wasn't fucking traveling.
That a boy, Toby. That a boy, Toby.
And
Toby.
Julius Randle just freaked out because he messed up the game.
Quickly.
Now they're getting all these makeup calls.
Jesus.
Quickly. Knicks up 9. I feel like we played good here and we're still down 9.
Yep.
Like that's strange. That's not
Take
good.
Take it, Bet.
Good. Better be a blocking call. Better be a blocking call. You called everything else for them. Goodness.
I thought they were walking the court. I was gonna say that if that better not be an offensive foul. God's sakes. Come on.
There's no call on that play. On the screen, there's nothing. Then there's no call on the carry for throwing him to the ground. This is a joke. This is a joke. These referees need to wake up. I just hate it. You're professionals. Right? I refereed amateurs. Right? Amateur hours. I refereed, and I do a better job than this. And I understand the game's quick, but you can't miss contact. Right? Like you can miss some things. Contact you can't miss. Got a boy. Good to roll, Toby. Need
Reggie,
you.
Right, we're not going to see Reggie for a little while. 5 fouls.
Good,
No.
Reggie. 17 for Tobias right now, leading all Sixers. And, of course,
that's
he can
filth.
call.
All right, like, can we get Ben on
Yeah,
Julius? Like,
I've had enough.
we
of
got
it.
Danny Green. Who was just doing that? Was that Tobias? Tobias on skates. Tobias a pretty good defender, but he's getting outclassed by Julius Randle. Like, this
Right now he is.
like,
Yep.
Let RJ Barrett beat you,
Yes.
especially with Reggie Bullock out. Like,
I got you.
it shouldn't be that hard. Doc's pissing me off with this defense, honestly. And I love Doc.
Julius Randle's
But-
an all-star. He's going to get his. All right. No matter who you throw at him.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be this easy. It can't be this easy for him. He's going to get 35.
I told you what to do, and you try to laugh, and it's not college. Go to the 2-3 for a minute. Make them have to shoot the goddamn basketball. Stop letting them get to the rim. All right? You don't have a shot blocker, and there's no Joel Embiid. That's the adjustment that needs to be made.
Oh, you kidding?
Deep.
Oh my God, he's feeling it. He's feeling it.
Boy, I'll take it. We'll take it. I didn't like it. I thought it was a little too deep. All right, we'll take it. I retract.
It doesn't mean anything if you don't start getting fucking stops, though. Get a fucking stop.
Remember that number for Seth? 15? He's there.
Yeah.
That was quick. Now you got 4 guys in double digits.
Mm-hmm.
How many fouls does Ben have?
3, I think.
Should probably see if he has a tech, too.
That's his 3rd now.
Unless Doc got teched.
I was gonna say, if he gets to 4 before the 4th, I mean, we don't need him getting in foul trouble because
Where's that? What is that? What is that? What is that? The fuck is that? If he makes this, I'm leaving. Take him, Toby. Take him. Bring him talking all this shit. Bring him all this shit. Bring him talking all this shit. Toby's eating Randle up. All right, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, he's scoring, but you're not going to make up a 9-point deficit trading baskets. You got to get stops.
They're not trading baskets now.
That was a
All right, he's got 20, right? And Randall's got 18. So he's outscored.
They've done a good.
He's winning that matchup, Rob. He's winning that
it's
matchup.
Robbie, it's match play. It's match playing golf. Tobias is 2 up right now. All right.
Come on. He's winning that now. So now you can say he's taking him. So they gotta get somebody else on him.
Probably right.
I don't know about that, but I hear you.
But the Knicks are they're not up 9 anymore. Sixers have done pretty well here in the third to cut into it, thanks to Seth Curry.
RJ Barrett is 4 though. So you're like RJ Barrett's 3 for 7 shooting the basketball. So like, I mean, I'll take him just being almost non-existent and let Randle get his. You gotta get you let Randle.
You don't have to let Randle get his when you have Ben. Put Tobias on Barrett.
Go to the zone. I'll say it a million times. Go to the zone. You don't have
fine. They're not doing that either, though.
You don't have a rim protector. All right, the rim protector is not here. All right, that guy's not here. He's bone bruised. All right, he's home. Leg up, Chick-fil-A. He's fine. All right, but
I bought it for him. Bought it for him today.
I feel like I haven't seen Dwight Howard in like a year, by the way.
No.
I feel like it's been like an hour since he's been on the court.
He has played, though, in terms of minutes, he's played 12. So
how many fouls?
He only has 1 surprise.
Get him in the game. Get him in the game.
I'm sure he's coming back shortly.
Yeah.
So Sixers
gives you some type of rim protector.
Sixers down 71-67 right now.
What's that? 5, 4?
4.
So they're winning the third, like we said they should and needed to.
Oh, we'll see if they can continue it. Obviously, there's 7 minutes. 7 minutes.
There's a lot of game left. We're still down.
But we were talking tired legs Knicks. Second half. Can we get tired legs? Randle ain't tired, right? Bullock ain't tired. Thank God he's got 5 personal fouls because he's not tired. But, and Quickly's young, so he ain't going to get tired.
How many has Burks put up, Tom?
Alec Burks has put up 9.
Okay.
He hasn't been in a while, I feel like, either.
Minutes, though.
How many?
He's logged 16 minutes.
He was playing a lot in the beginning.
Yeah. I don't think we saw him a lot in the second quarter.
No.
We saw him at the very beginning of the second quarter, and then I don't feel like we saw him again.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you can't let, like Robbie, obviously, you can't let Randle go for 40. I mean, the only way you can let Randle go for 40 if Toby's going for 40. You know what I mean? So at some point, you're going to have to, say, okay, right? Okay. But I do think you're going to see the zone at some point. Now, he might not be on the court. What there? Harris
and Curry put up 19 points collectively in this quarter.
Listen, that's what you need. Because Ben's going to score, but not a guy you're going to go to every possession for a basket. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Good stop. There you go.
You guys know what I mean? You're not going to spend every possession for a bucket. You guys have to score. All right, so Sixers down 4 with the basketball. Seth Curry, Tobias have been hot.
Oh, come on, Tony, you got to grab that.
All right, Tony, though. I like that you just pull it out. Where's the call?
That's a foul. That's clearly a foul.
Oh, God, it went off of him. He threw it off of him. Good call. Good play.
That's not a foul.
Well, we're not going to get anything right. We just got.
No, we're not getting anything.
Yeah, Mike Grimm, I agree. We did that against the Pacers. We made the Pacers shoot the basketball, and they don't shoot good enough. It's like the Knicks. The Knicks are not a good 3-point shooting team. That's just the facts of the matter. I mean, they can continue to run man against them. I mean, I trust in Doc, but at some point, if they're getting too many good looks at the basket, I got to think otherwise.
Oh, wow.
Right? Or if they miss a bunch, either way. Come on, Tobe. Toby's got because no one's can cover anybody, really.
Yep.
Don't stop the dribble. Never give up your dribble, young guys out there listening.
You got to make a bad shot now. You're forcing yourself. You got to make a bad shot.
Not really.
I'll take it.
You got there.
There you go.
You got there. That was good.
Toby. Sixers down 2. Let's go. 5 minutes left in the third.
I thought they were going to smother him into the corner.
That's what I thought.
Sixers on an 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes. A run to go, though.
Oh,
good job.
Good D.
There you go. Run.
Take it. Go,
Run.
take it.
Pass.
Where's the call?
M1.
Goodness gracious. I mean, I didn't think they were even – I got it on. I can hear it because this mic doesn't pick it up like your guys does. Mm-hmm. So I can hear the game a little bit. Mm-hmm. And, they didn't even – you didn't even hear a whistle. Oh, that was Danny. Good
that was all
block,
ball.
Danny.
Yeah, all ball.
Good block, Danny. That's why.
That's why I like Danny. He does stuff like that.
He's long. And everywhere he goes, he wins.
But I expect trying to play like an offensive lineman there.
I expect him to have nights like tonight where he shoots bad.
Look at Don. Look at that comment.
But ball prediction, Ben Simmons in game. Oh my God.
Okay.
We would run the broad street if that happened.
I mean, it seems like any time he shoots a three, it's always against the Knicks.
It is. You're right.
I'm just. Am I crazy? Because I feel like every time he shot a three in his career, it's against the Knicks.
No, I don't think you're crazy. Besides the team from China.
Yeah. Oh, right.
And Cavaliers.
Go block, Dwight. Go block.
Well,
Who's gonna pass is that? Danny? God damn it. Oh,
three.
my God.
Got it.
You
That's
just
going.
smell it. You fucking smell it, Danny. Christ. You're a guard. Dribble the basketball off the court.
Take that right there.
There you go,
Boy,
Ben.
Nice.
That boy Benny.
That's patience right there. Now he was patient.
His
there.
stat line, like I bet on him to get a triple double tonight. I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Yeah, more. That was a bad turnover.
Oh, I don't know. I'm at 12, 5, and 7 for Ben. Can he get a triple
right
double
there.
for me?
Oh, there you go, Dan. There you go, Dan.
Can I get a triple double from Ben?
I'll take
Get a nice
yeah.
50.
It's a
Get a
good
nice
chance.
50 spot.
How much you put down?
10 to win 50,
Okay.
60, whatever. I think it was 5-1 bet.
Okay.
And then I took the Sixers plus 2.5 at halftime.
Gotcha.
12, 7, and 5, Robbie. I mean, you're right.
Yeah, I'm right there.
All right, now Danny Green out of the game. I'm sure Thibault's in, I would think.
Seth.
No, Rob, I don't think it's a letdown game. Rob Lubman was saying.
I mean, it does make 2020 be in hindsight. When you win as many games in a row as we have by as many points as we've won them by, like you're due for a letdown. It's still sports.
No, I just saying it's the Knicks and it's at home and it's not on a back-to-back. There's no letdown. Maybe a look ahead.
Yeah, but I think the fact that the Knicks are playing tonight after that fiasco last night is a good thing. I think that almost negates the back-to-back. Because they know they almost had Brooklyn. They know they can play with Brooklyn now, and now they're right back at it against another good
both
team.
laughing.
So.
Look at this. What?
The score is 74-71, Mel. Knicks. Oh,
That a foul?
No foul. No. Okay.
Maybe we got a guy on the ground. We have a 7-footer on the ground, but no foul.
Ben.
why would you give him that? He's got nowhere to go but there.
Give him inside
Why does
leverage.
he
and
reach around? That was just he was
Yeah,
just trying to.
Make a play.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Don't take that for God's sake.
I was gonna say.
Well, he's going to have to because the whole rest of the team.
Come on, Seth, get him the basketball. Now we're
Everyone's just standing around.
Yeah, no one's
Everyone's
moving.
Just standing
No one's standing
around. It makes me so mad. Why is everyone just standing around?
set on for
I'm
three.
starting to get annoyed. Like I really am starting to get annoyed.
Seth's trying to kick a basketball. Taj
Christ.
Gibson season.
Yeah, Mr. Gibson's neighborhood
Now we're
over
down
here.
7. Now the Sixers are down 7. Now the Knicks on a little run. It's the NBA. Now you got to now you have to close out the third on your run,
You're
right?
not getting
let their run.
stops.
Don't let their run go any longer. Now you got to go on a little run. All right? You want to try to be down 2 going into the fourth year. Right? You can't be down 9. What were we down at halftime? 9. So 8. Now we're down.
7, 9.
You're down 8. So you want to cut that in half. You only want to be down 4 or less. Listen, Nicholas, they're calling everything on us, and I'm not that kind of guy. But tonight's been a little bit of a pass for the Knicks. They early on we were talking about it. They were letting things go, letting teams play, and they shifted that real quick, real fucking fast tonight.
Mhm.
I don't understand how it's a makeup game for the Knicks. Like he didn't travel, it wasn't a foul. NBA they owe the Knicks nothing. Refs made the right call, and they lost because Julius Randle had the ball in a big spot, and he wasn't quite ready for it. And he choked the game away, and he freaked out, and he threw a chair, and he whined like a little bitch. Then he backtracked City in his post-game press conference. So I don't understand why the Knicks are getting all these calls. It certainly shouldn't be from last night when the referees called the game exactly how it should have been called.
Hey,
Tit for tat, how the rule is.
Rob, the Knicks
Nonsense.
are relevant right now. The Knicks are relevant for the first time in a long time. And if
I get that.
we know anything about goddamn sports, right? And we know anything about the media and everything, if there's a chance for the Knicks to be good, they'll give them a chance to be good.
Especially on national television, too.
Yep, and tonight's another one of them relevant wins. Like, oh, the Knicks went beat the Sixers. How good are the New York Knicks? You'll hear if the Knicks win tonight, you'll hear that all over on talk radio tomorrow, everywhere.
Mhm.
Oh, the Knicks are legit, and they forget that they just lost to the Nets. You know what I mean? So it'll go away, and they're a playoff team, so they'll be the talking around. So everybody, that's all people will talk about. Knicks if they win this. So I mean, the NBA, in all reality, wants the Knicks to be relevant.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks just haven't been relevant.
Well, I didn't know that's what you meant by that comment. So then I agree with you. And is this game? What's this game on TNT Tuesday?
Is it?
No, this game's not nationally televised.
Oh,
Well,
I thought
it started at 8, so it's on something.
No, it's not.
No.
TNT Celtics Jazz. Not on NBA TV either.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why.
And no ESPN, right?
But tomorrow's ESPN.
I don't think so.
Right. Tomorrow's ESPN Wednesday.
But explain that though. That's at 7 though. That's not at 8. That's at 7 tomorrow night.
Well, yeah, because they double dip, right?
Yeah,
On Wednesday.
but so does TNT. But at least they start at 7:30.
Mhm.
Yeah. But I mean, they better get their shit together, or they are going to lose this game. Because I'm not happy with their defense. I haven't been happy with their defense since the first half, and now everyone's just standing around on offense.
Oh my God,
I
Tobias.
don't know what that was.
I mean, he just missed. I mean,
Yeah, didn't.
It's a good play call out of the timeout. It's
it just didn't work because the shot didn't go, which happens.
good rebound, Dwight. Let's go. Come on. Cut into this before half.
There you go.
Oh boy,
There
get
you go.
the rolls.
At the next timeout, I'll give you guys a little update. There's looks like a trade's about to happen in the NBA regarding an Eastern Conference team that's on a little bit of a run. So I'll give you that last play.
Would that be Miami Heat or would that be the Milwaukee Bucks?
It would be the Miami Heat.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was that one.
Not a major name, but it's good for their depth. It's a stoppage of play now.
Yeah, what is it? I mean, it's
Trevor
stoppage.
Ariza. It looks like they're getting Trevor Ariza from Oklahoma.
Okay.
Good move.
Mhm.
I would have liked Ariza around. That's a good move.
I mean, they're laying in the weeds, though, I think. I don't know how you feel about them, but I feel like they're going to be a problem come playoff time.
Oh, that's why they rested Jimmy early on. I mean, it was all calculated. I told you that Miami would have a year, or at least early on, right? Right?
Yeah.
We talked about it a million times. It's
Mhm.
hard. Like, when your best player is older, but he's not LeBron. Jimmy ain't putting $1 million into his body a year. I mean, Jimmy's got a great body, but let's just be real. I mean,
They will absolutely win at least one. They'll upset a team, whether that's not Brooklyn, but whether that's the Bucks again, whether that's the Celtics, they'll definitely upset a team.
see, I don't like.
What did they give up?
Nobody on the floor. Nobody on the floor. That's what I don't like. Nobody on the floor for that ball. All right, that ball could have been ours twice. Right? We better
Get a rebound. Get a rebound.
Nobody on
How
the
do you not
floor.
rebound?
Nobody on the floor, and now you're getting out.
Thank you. Oh,
And
never
he
mind.
gives it right back. I mean, the
Never mind.
defense has not been a good defensive performance, in my opinion, at all
Furkan doesn't know how to dribble.
during this game. And like I said, now they're just standing around on offense, which pisses me off even double. So, and then they're going to hit shots like that. So it's going to be tough sledding this fourth quarter, it looks like. Ryan, what did they give up for Trevor Ariza?
The package is not known yet. It's not official, but they're in it says they're advanced
Advanced
negotiations.
talks. Okay.
It's probably going to be a friggin' like a pick and a player, a second
Probably.
rounder. I would have to see what that's
Got way too cute there.
I mean, these are like 3 straight back-to-back horrible possessions.
Yeah, it was just.
I feel like, someone said it in the chat earlier. I feel like I'm watching a Brett Brown half-court offense right now.
I was thinking that too,
It's
Rob.
absolutely fucking pathetic. They should be absolutely ashamed of themselves right now.
What happened when you don't have a guy to go to in the post?
That's true too.
You don't have any sets. You don't have any. You can't get Ben open. That's the best shot you can get Tobias right there. Some Mickey Mouse 3 on the wing that misses by a mile. You kidding me? No, it's unacceptable. I don't care who's on the floor and who's not on the
Rebound it.
floor.
Rebound it.
Unacceptable.
Can we talk to
Thank
each
you.
other?
Good job, Dwight. Rob, I just think teams take bad shots all the time in the NBA. So I don't like, you know what I mean? Like I hear you, but I just
It's
don't.
not about bad shots. It's about the process and how you're trying to create offense, and they're not doing anything.
Well, this bench has struggled here in their run.
Yeah. Knicks are up 9.
They age quickly. So much for one.
What the fuck was that?
Oh my God.
This is a slot fest. This is the worst. This is the worst I've seen them play all season. This is a horrendous game.
We're gonna be hearing talk all night now. You can feel that coming. You can feel it in the air tonight. Great song. Makes me sick. Makes me sick. I don't want to hear how much better the Knicks are. I don't give a fuck. This is the game you got to win. And now I'm starting to look at somebody now. Now I'm starting to hone in. Now I'm honing in. Tommy honing going into the fourth. All right? Because I'm fucking honing in on a max money guy. All right? That has sort of disappeared in this game a little bit. Okay? Ben Simmons, 12 points. Fucking Robbie loves unacceptable. Unacceptable. It's 20 plus or nothing for me. All right. And maybe even a little bit more than that. I know you're not Mr. Scorer, etc. I need aggression in the fourth quarter. You can make up for everything. I need you to now impose your will in the fourth quarter. Be downhill in the fourth quarter. All right. As soon as there's a shot block, like Noel's in there, you're acting like, go to the rim, go to the basket. You can't rely on everybody else. The things are now closed up a little bit without Joel Embiid. You have to be the guy down low. And I mean down low by getting to the rim. You have to create offense down there to help guys get open shots on the outside, or you're going to see a lot of standing around. He's got to be the guy taking the ball to the basket. He has to be that guy. And in the fourth quarter, it's got to start with him now. Right now, we're not there yet. We're 30 seconds away, but we might as well be there. Pop, I'm relaxed, Pop. I'm relaxed. You know me. You know me, Pop. We've been doing this a long time together. All right? Now I need Ben Simmons. I'm going to hold account. I'm just being accountable. Mr. Accountability here. All right? I love him. But now show me in the fourth quarter that you can take over a basketball game. Because you show me you can drop 40 in fucking Utah without Joel Embiid and Rudy Gobert in the middle.
There you go.
Defense.
Oh, God, he almost kicked it out of bounds. Rob, to your question from earlier, OKC is in conversations with, it says, numerous different playoff teams with Ariza. Their asking price is a second-round pick.
What are we doing right now?
Why don't we hop in on that?
I bet you we're one of the teams.
Oh, my God.
Scottie Pippen.
That's a terrible set. That's a terrible set.
Bang. Oh, I thought he was going to get it.
I'm sick.
Yeah, take another one.
Sick. Yeah. You missed that one, too. Mr. Fucking Mr. He's a superstar. And did you guys know what a superstar is? You know what a star is? Like, if you want to say this guy's got the ability to be one of the better defenders that this game's seen in a minute, right? No, but okay, right? Like if you want to talk about defensively and talk about like, oh, he has a chance to be a defensive star. Okay. Offensively, shut up. Just shut up. Okay, it was a nice little lightning in the bottle where he got to the rim a couple times and he made a couple threes. Okay. There's no offense in 10 minutes of basketball. Okay? 0. And Shake Milton flat out kills you tonight. 14 minutes, 2 points. All right? Ankle's fine. Whatever you injured's fine now. It's since my son's been born. It's been 5 fucking weeks. Okay? Been 5 weeks. Going on 6. Or is this going on 5? I don't even know. All right? Because everything's run together. But regardless, okay, that's how long it's been. So he's fine. So 2 points, Shake. You there? Now I am not trying to make a trade. You understand, right? Now, if he does this, now you're forcing my hand.
Welcome.
He's taking 3 shots tonight in 14 minutes. 3 shots in 14 minutes?
Hey, I mean,
Cody, everybody needs to stop telling me to relax. All right? What up, Rob?
I'm not relaxed at all.
You, Rob, shut up for 1 second. I love you. I got to give a read out. My guy's in the house, Rob Lutman, and we're at a timeout, so let's give a sponsor read. We're brought to you by the Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. We know many of us and our families have mental health and addiction issues, and we're happy to support the Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. You need help? Give our guy a call, Rob Lutman, 856-651-8117. I'm telling you, he's the best in the business of what he does. All right, I know the guy for a long ass time, and he's fought his demons and he's came out on top. And I know what he's doing out there in the community is huge. So if you need help, listen. It's out there for you. Help's out there. And in 2021, nobody should ever be ashamed of reaching out if you need to. All right? What we're here for. Score is we are down 9. So it is 82-73 Knicks. And here's Shake. Shake, grab, roll.
Chucks is upset.
Is he?
I hate New York too, Chucks. And the rivalry's back because they're a better basketball team. I hate freaking New York. I hate the Nets. I hate the Knicks.
Oh my God! Pick up the ball.
Lineup?
This is the
What
worst.
is this lineup right now when you're down 9?
Oh my God. He made it. We'll take it.
I agree, Rob. It's Furkan, Mike Scott.
Mike Scott's in the basketball game.
Dwight Howard and Shake Milton.
No, I
I feel
know
like I haven't seen
the
Cork in a
lineup's
while.
like the lineup's but it's your second unit. So I don't know what you guys. Who else are we running out there?
Right.
I don't know.
Anybody but Mike Scott.
Starters.
All night. She just wants to blow tonight. I see her out there. She just wants to blow. I don't want to upset any of the ladies. I'm sorry. We got a lady-centric show on A2D. I love the ladies. But let me tell you something. She just wants to blow it tonight. You can take that any way you want to. All right? She's a... I'm just sucking. Feel it in your dick. What was that again? Feel it in your dick. Oh, my God.
Was that your service?
Can that be a shirt, please?
Yeah.
Give me a shirt.
What'd you say, Jake?
Can that be a shirt?
Feel it in your dick.
Make that one of like A2D's first. What's the popular thing right now? NFT?
Oh!
Who's that?
Corky.
Berkey again. Somebody scoring finally. Oh, my goodness. Feel it in your loins.
Stops.
You know what this lineup is? It's like the Hive
Not a
lineup.
stop. That's
It's like
not
all
a
the-
stop.
But you put Ben on him, Rob, when he's in the game because RJ Barrett likes to take the ball to the rack too. All right.
Ben should be in the
Down
game
7.
right now. It's ridiculous that he's not. You're down 9. You need the win.
There's 10 minutes left, Rob.
Shake, I swear to God, if you missed this.
I missed it.
I
Do
mean,
you think
there's
he was
no way
going to
you
make it? He's ice cold, and that's not even his game.
Jacob, let's get this on the comments. Putting clone and beat in. Where is he? We need the clone. ASAP.
There you go.
Oh my
Grab the
God!
ball.
Grab it.
What are you swatting it away for?
What do you think? It comes up as a block? It's not volleyball. Good
Oh,
block.
there you
There you
go.
go.
There's
Block.
Scotty.
There's Scotty.
Take it.
Pass.
Oh,
Mike Scott Hive.
what are you doing?
Ugh.
Why would you?
Nobody wants to take the shot.
Good call. Good call. Good call. Good call on that. Jacob, one more time. Feel it in your loins. Feel it in your dick. James says it's fourth quarter. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. That was on me. Feel it in your dick.
That's gonna get abused.
Yep.
It's gonna get abused so hard.
Fourth quarter Ferk is now a thing. Yeah, it is, James. Well, maybe. We know fourth quarter shake doesn't seem to be.
Pass.
here
Shoot.
we
Scotty.
Scotty!
Go.
Scotty! Throw him up, Scotty!
Force a timeout, Scotty.
Sixers down 4. Here we go again on the what we call the. We have not had a lead in this basketball game, so it is
No.
Can't even call
Every
it.
time we make a run like this, they don't get stops. So you need to get a stop for the 85th millionth time on this broadcast. You got to get a stop.
Tonight. Captain Obvious. How much of the room? You know what I mean? Captain Obvious.
I mean, it's clearly not Captain Obvious because they haven't got one all game.
You're missing a freaking goddamn defensive player of the year, essentially. All right, Rob? It's a little harder to get stops.
So you can't get stops at all against the Knicks?
I'm not saying you can't get stops. But I mean, stop acting like everybody was acting like you're just missing somebody. It's just a guy. Like defensively, I've been yelling and screaming. Rye heard me on the first show I did. I said defensively, is this going to hurt this basketball team? It's just common sense. So I don't know what to tell everybody. They're going to get to the rim. This is why I've been yelling 2-3 zone. Make them shoot. Other teams, you don't want to make them shoot. Make these son of a bitches shoot. They haven't done it. I haven't done it. I don't know, Rob. That's the only thing I can help you with. I agree with you. But the only way you're not going to stop them going to the basket.
Why?
But they're too big in certain spots. That's what they do. They don't shoot the three ball well. This is what they do. That's how the Knicks score. The Knicks are a lot like us, except we shoot the three ball better than they do. But they like to get to the rim. They like to play downhill. That has been the New York Knicks' MO this year. Defense and play downhill. Julius Randle's a play downhill guy. RJ Barrett's a play downhill guy, right? I mean, that's what they're built upon. I'm here to help you, baby. You know what I mean? I'm here to help you, walk you through it. So the only way you settle that without Joel Embiid is by doing what?
Putting Ben Simmons on Julius Randle, which they should have done at halftime.
I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was saying that.
Act like the guy's dropped 40. He has 18, Rob. He has 18. Like, let's not act like the guy's going off. He can't get
He is going off. He's got 11 rebounds and 7 assists. So not only is he torching you, he's putting in his teammates in a position to torch you as well.
First time stat stuffer. I mean, well, whoop-de-doo. I love Randall, but what are you talking about? He has 18 points. That's what the matter.
He's the single biggest thorn in our side right now. He's the number one reason we're losing this basketball game. He's torching us. He's having a tremendous game.
He's having a very good game. That's what Julius Randle does. When did you think he stopped doing that?
He is a good player. He's an all-star.
5th in all-star vote.
I'm not saying he's not. He probably got into the all-star game, though, because he plays in New York, though.
No, he's been deserving of it for a second now. He's played at that level, but now he's got a team in the playoffs. You know, it sort of ups that for him. But you're right. I mean, stop's got to happen. Here we go. What's that?
I don't have sound on.
What's that
I
fucking?
don't either.
Oh my God, Ralphie, shut up! All right, I'm not relaxing. I live off emotion. That's all I got. Emotion, Ralphie. All right.
I love how everyone's telling you to relax, and I'm the one really getting pissed off over here.
Well, they expect that of you, I guess. But
I haven't gotten mad in a while.
Why?
He tried to flop.
Like a hush puppy. You know what I mean? You're like a little hush puppy.
Whoa! Time out.
This stupid
Classic.
Kyle was just sent me over the edge.
Oh my God!
Oh, wow.
Gordon. I mean, come on, come down. That John Starks. Relax.
Allen Houston from the corner.
Yeah, wherever you're listening at, pound that like, pound that subscribe. If it's 10-9-8, you're 76ers. Hit the share button wherever you're at. Follow us.
Scotty!
Scotty Pippen from the corner missed. Sixers down 6. 8 minutes to go. Oh, there's
There
Scott.
you go.
No, Shake, hold on to the goddamn basketball. You're a point guard.
Wait,
Thank
did you
you.
see the scoreboard?
Oh my God.
Again.
Oh, try
Another
again.
Ray Allen.
Have they gotten closer than 4? It usually gets the 4, and then
They were tied. That was the last time they were close, and then Ben missed the free throw. And
that's right.
It was a little bit of a spiral. And
Did anyone notice what the scoreboard did? It went before he made that. It went from 86 to 87.
Did it?
They threw an extra point on the Knicks.
yeah, we're gonna figure that out. I guess that was a 3 from the corner. I guess they were calling it a 3.
Bonus point.
Yeah.
Burke wants it.
Jake, what are you,
Ray
Steve?
Allen.
Steve Nash? You got to make
Oh
it.
my God.
Right? Calm
That
down.
was bad.
He's bad. Can we get? All right, I need him out of the game.
We gotta, let's bring Ben back in and get
Okay,
Shake
give me
off
some
the floor.
Matisse for God's sakes, or
Matisse is out there, right?
No, I meant Maxey.
Good D, Hive. Good D, Uncle Hive. Good D on Julius. Good
Ray
D.
Allen.
Get a roll.
So we got Scottie Pippen out there. We've got Hive. We've got Ray Allen.
We got
Oh,
Superman.
Lord.
We've got Prime Dwight, and we have Shake Milton.
What's that called? You just love blowing it, honey. I mean, go blow it up your ass tonight. I mean, this is unbelievable with you. I mean, he's asking too. Everybody's asking in the document. The whole world's asking, who you blowing? My goodness gracious.
Can you still challenge?
Put the whistle down one time. You don't got to be the center of attention here. My goodness. Lock in.
Can you still challenge?
Real demanding. Real demanding. You're 50 Shades of Ref. I can feel you. 50 Shades of Ref. Put the whistle in my mouth. Let me blow it tonight.
Thanks, brother Contreras. This is the best A2D entertainment comedian ever. I really
Appreciate
love this,
it.
Dan.
Good shot.
Uh,
Downhill, Uncle Benny.
No, then he
And he just stops.
He didn't really have it. He
Johnson.
didn't, nah, he didn't have it. He didn't have it there though.
Magic Johnson.
Spin.
Magic.
Where's the
Jeez,
call? Where's the call? That's like Magic getting AIDS. He called him. Good day. Good day. That was out.
Live diagnosis.
he's got it.
I thought that was out on that. Interesting.
No, but if challenging's still a thing. If Doc can throw a challenge out there, that might.
7 minutes to go. I mean, what do you want to, we're throwing the flag for, you know what I mean? We're throwing the flag out too early.
No, not now, but it could. It could help like later when this girl fucks everything up down the stretch.
Oh, she's coming. She won't reverse it either.
Yeah. Don't they make them reverse it? Don't they?
Sit down, honey. Sit down.
Oh, I think he's dead.
Obi's not hurt. Look at Dwight.
No.
Obi's not hurt, though. I love Randall.
Is that a broken tailbone?
Sit down. Sit down.
Superman
All
said
ball,
no.
too.
These legs flailing? Jesus.
Yo, wherever you're listening to that, pound that like, pound that subscribe
That's
button.
all ball too. That's all
You're on
ball.
YouTube. You know what to do. Subscribe, like the video, get us up over 100 likes. Come
Shit,
on.
Dwight.
Let's go. Let's go. Sixers win, you get us up over 100 likes. If you're on Facebook, get us up over 100 likes. Oh, all our platforms.
God.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. We're everywhere. Everywhere you get your podcasts, we're there as well. If you like energy in your life, well, welcome. You know what I mean? If you got too many kittens at home, I'm sorry.
Get it.
Ray Allen.
Dunk it.
Dunk it on his face.
No.
Oh, that one's pretty good. That one's pretty good.
Why didn't you take that, Ray?
Why don't wait? Like,
He would have got blocked worse, right? Furcan would have got blocked worse. That's the goaltender.
Wow.
Now you blow the whistle, honey. There you are. There she is.
There she blows. There she blows.
Blowgate.
It hasn't been less than 4 in a while. Yeah, you can't do that.
That's on the way down. That's on the way down. Attaboy, Benny. What do we talk about? Fourth quarter downhill. Be downhill.
Mike Grimm says, man down. Someone called 911.
But Howard just killed.
Come on, Pomsey. Pomsey. Who wants to be Pomsey tonight? Who wants to be Pomsey? That's a push off. Oh, my God. Quickly, pretty good. That's a great run. Him and Maxie must
I mean,
have did that
especially when Berkey's on him. Or
a million times.
is that Furky or
No.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dear.
that's
No,
a lot of
all
contact. A lot of contact yet
Sixers down
again.
2. Sixers down 2. What a dunk, though, Ben.
Ben just flipped out at her, too.
Yeah, well, listen, TTP. We watch Nerlens do that to everybody. Here.
Oh,
We know
come on.
Nerlens.
Get that rebound.
Benny.
Thank you.
Good
Big
rebound.
board.
He said, get off me. He
Downhill.
said, get off me.
Downhill.
Pass it. Pass
Ray,
it. Shoot.
Ray, bang. Oh,
In and out.
Tom almost went through the ceiling if he made that.
Damn it. In and out.
Would have been like Pove when the Flyers
Wait,
won
did
in
she call a
overtime.
foul? Did she blow again?
She probably did.
She's being a quota. For the pimp. Oh, we're out of control tonight. We are a family friendly show. Sometimes there is rails, and them rails go off. But you know, if we're ever at your location doing a broadcast, we never go off the rails.
Don, I'm going to keep saying Ray until he makes one.
Yeah, I mean, say that for Shake.
I know I'm not getting Jake tonight.
Come on.
I just take him.
Come
Reggie Bullock, for God's
Ben.
sakes. He has 5 fouls. Seth Curry?
Oh, deep.
More like Steph Curry.
Let's
More
go.
like Steph Curry.
That's 20 for him.
That is the first lead of the game for the Sixers. Let's go. Look at Doc fired up. People talk about Doc gets fired up. People are like, I get fired up in the locker room. That's fired up Doc right there. Let's go. Fuck the Knicks. Fuck the Knicks. Feel it in your dick.
Damn it, I was going there too. God damn.
Listen, we've been on a run ever since we started playing that.
Rob, it is family friendly if we're at your location. You know, feel it in your dick.
I didn't do that. That wasn't me. I didn't touch that.
I had a 10-year-old on my show last night. You're not family friendly. Killed it.
He's smarter than. I mean, I'm not gonna.
He's smarter than a lot of people. I'll tell you that.
Well, you could say it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say a lot of people wear, but could be smarter than some people.
No, I'll say it, Tom. I said it in their chat. I said Frank and Ralph are on the hot seat now. That's fine. I said
I know. He wants to come on again and do NFL draft stuff, and I guarantee you he would draft better than Howie.
He should be the GM for God's sakes.
Yo, 122 people watching on Facebook right now. Pound that share button. Pound it. Get in the comments. Talk to us. Score is we are up one.
In crunch time.
90-89. Sixers. 5 minutes to go in the fourth.
Yeah, but Tommy, you know what they need right now?
What?
You know what they need right now?
Stop.
They need to fucking stop. Let's go.
Oh, I thought you were going to say prayer service.
That's where I was thinking too. Yep. Get out of my head, Ryan. Get out of my head.
I'm like, Jesus.
No, the prayer service needs to be an exclusive event.
Over 200 people watching on Facebook now, fam. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the comment. Every like is for a Ray Allen / Furkan Korkmaz 3, or maybe just a made basket.
Sixers up 1. Tobias 22. Seth has 20. Ben has 16. White 11. Furk 11. Shake Milton doesn't have a pulse tonight. Scottie Pippen, Matisse Thybulle hit 1-3, so that I'm sure that'll get a rouse. And that's about it. Danny Green 1 for 10. So Danny, we appreciate you. Played good defense tonight. That we did. He really did.
Frank said we
Hi,
have.
Martin. How you doing, Martin? I'm sure your first time in here. Sorry, Frank. You can wait.
Yeah.
Every week. Martin. Hi, guys. Hey, Martin. Looks like you're a first timer. Hit that like. Hit that follow button. What is Wayne saying? Somebody at least break out a cross.
Oh, the beads.
Yeah, we
prayer beads.
Prayer beads. We've done it before. Jeffrey, Sixers, please win. Yes, sir. We need one. Come on. I don't even care about the cover anymore. And we're talking Fazuls. You know what I mean? I don't care about the cover. Just get a win. I hate the Knicks.
We have over 230 people watching on Facebook right now.
Yeah, come join us. Come join us for the final 5 minutes.
Wayne.
Going to get heated up in here. Come on. Get a stop.
What was the line at the beginning of the game?
7.
Was it 7?
Yeah. You might get it.
We'll see. Need a stop, though.
A little push. You do need to stop. You always need stops.
Get the rebound.
That's a stop.
Again.
That's a stop. Give it to Ben and slow it down.
Stop.
Now you run a set.
Randall settled for that, right? So we'll take Randall settling all day. Good take.
Thanks, Zaid.
Yeah,
brother.
There she is. There's her girl again.
There she blows.
Mrs. Whistle. Miss Whistle. Sixers up 1. Tobias Harris going to the line. Yeah, he's moving. He's moving. He's not stationary.
Wayne, I don't have any prayer beads, but I have Mardi Gras beads.
Well, for her, I mean, I'm not going to speak for her. I don't know if she'll rip them off. Mike Grimm says, hit the like button. The show's comedian sports. I love it. We love you. Sixers up 2. Tobias, first free throw down. Jacob 10-9-8.
Rob saying he's calling her the Whistler.
Yeah, she is.
The Whistler.
She is blowing, baby. She is blowing for sure tonight. Tobias, both of them at the line. Sixers up 3. Let's go. 4 minutes to go. Come on, Robbie. What do we need, Rob? What do we need?
Stops. You need stops.
S-T-O-P.
Need stops.
There he is.
Give me an S.
Who wants to be Pomsy tonight? Who wants to be Pomsy tonight? Back off him. Let him shoot if he wants to. Nerlens.
Yeah, it's Nerlens. We like him, but we don't love him.
Hey, good day, everybody.
Nice.
Good day. Come on. Dog him, Toby. Dog and pony show, Toby.
S-T-O-P.
3,
Toby.
2.
Dog and pony show, Toby.
Oh, he's messing up.
That's a bailout. I got to see it again.
Oh, is Tobias limping?
Oh my God. Now we're done. Here we go. With another live show, we're doing this shit. He better be okay. I don't got another prayer service in me. Oh, I got to see this call. Trust the process, Martin. You know it.
What the hell happened?
Yeah, that's a lot of arm. Oh, retract Homer Simpson.
Let me get the beads. God, Jesus.
I don't want to talk about how I feel about it anymore. Jacob. Oh, Randall missed from the line. Miss another one. Would they give out
Never lies.
Would they give out 2 free Frosties if you missed it like over?
I think you get like a free thing of fries or something. I forget.
It has to be the second half, though. The first one you were talking about earlier wasn't in the second half, so that didn't count.
Oh, is that what it is? Right.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
I'm pretty sure.
Hold
Yeah,
on, they
you're
have
right.
stipulations, and it's not a Frosty anymore. What a crock.
No,
No, it's only
If you-
second half. Only second half.
second half. If the,
You
I
get
don't know
French-
anything about fries, but
I think it's if you get it twice. If it
Yeah,
happens
if you miss
twice,
it
they get
twice.
Oh, okay. So you get Frosty, second one's an order of fries, and they go
Yeah.
burger.
fries. Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
Where we go, Junior Bacon Shea?
Yeah.
Come
Oh,
on, Dwight.
Dwight
Freaking Uncle Bunny.
All right, we need
Cousin Bunny.
should have just dunked it in there.
All right, let's go.
Josel says, Nino, I don't know. TTP. Need to stop, Robbie. Can we get back to the choke job from Randall? Yeah, now Furkan's covering him. That's not good.
Oh Lord.
Hopefully somebody else settles.
can't believe Furkan's in the game. Good
Oh,
for him. See what he's got. Good time to find out.
Points on Simmons. He has 16. He's 8 for 12 from the field, 7 assists, 7 rebounds.
Ooh.
Sixers up 2. Alec Burks to the line for the Knicks. Shooting 2. 3:18 to go in the fourth.
17.
I'm gonna need overtime to get hit the triple double, but
Yeah.
I'll take the Sixers plus 2.5.
Put the fucking beat away until we're down. Yeah, you brought the beat down. We're winning. Now you don't listen.
Somebody asked for prayer beads. I brought up the.
You okay with everybody says?
All right, throw it
Mike
over
Bryant
there.
had so much to drink tonight. He's talking about prayer beats. All right, now we're tied. We go to a timeout. Mike's prayer beating up. He's getting you in your fucking head, Mike. Look at you, Mike. Now we're getting the beads out. I told you I didn't have another one in us. We didn't have another one in us. We used all our mojo, right, on making Joel walk again. All right, we got to give it time. You got to reboost. You know what I mean? It's like in a game where you got to get your energy back. Like ours is just it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute, and then we'll be able to get other things out. Now, in terms of throwing beads around, no, there ain't no beads. Ain't no beads.
Hey! Don't you put my name next to that? Don't you dare.
Yo. Fuck
Hey.
you. Oh, here we go, James. I mean, we're going to Crown City him. Are they losing?
No, they blew
Losing
him
or
out.
winning by 20?
No, they blew him out.
Oh, good for them. Real killer he is. Oh, no.
Was that a Levine? Is that a Levine comment?
Yes.
Jags, I'll delete that.
Yep. Oh,
You'll be blocked. Thanks for stopping in.
probably a Knicks fan.
Thanks for stopping in. Get Frank. He's offering you a lot of money, babe. And Rob,
Yeah.
look at that guy go. Look at that guy go.
One-time offer, Frank. Come on now.
So what's everybody think? Are we winning this basketball game? I think we're going to pull it out somehow. As long as we get the stops Rob needs.
Yeah.
Need more of them.
Oh, wherever you're watching, hit the like. All right. Don't be a crumb. Don't be a crumb brulee. Hit the like button. Hit the follow. Hit the subscribe. We're on every goddamn platform. Did they get us up over 100 on YouTube yet? I didn't look. If they didn't, I'm going to tell you, there's going to be an issue. Especially if the Sixers lose.
Tie game, Christian. Tie game.
92.
Sixers have the basketball.
All right, move.
Seth Curry ISO ball.
We got 48
Nope.
likes on YouTube.
Good rebound. Shoot.
Nope.
Oh. There you go,
There you
man.
go. There you go.
Spun out of it.
What's
That's all
that?
right.
What was that?
Thank you.
What was that shot?
All right, he missed. Thank God. But
Downhill. Down fucking hill.
No.
Not downhill, honey. It's not downhill.
I'd like to do like
There
a
we
case
go.
study. I
There you
mean,
go,
that's a great
Tobias.
take, but I would like to process his brain on those fast breaks where he's just going downhill, and then he just stops.
Mm-hmm.
Tobias Harris was 6 tonight, so went over our number. No. What did you say?
I said 25 and a half,
Oh.
I think.
Missing bunnies. That's huge. Come on.
Yep.
Come on,
I-
Sixers. This
I
is
had-
huge right now. A bucket here is gigantic. Let's go. A bucket here is gigantic.
Furcon 3. Give me a Furcon 3. Force a timeout. Kick it out.
Take them.
Come on, Tobias.
Take them to the shed.
Bang!
Nice.
Go. Jet talk. Jet talk. Go to the shed. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah,
Look at
get
him.
hyped, Tobias.
Look at
Stay
him.
on your chest, son.
Look at him with 28. All right, guy freaking didn't get an all-star snub. Look at him. Took it personal. Look at the guy with 28 tonight. Let's go. Fucking A. Let's go.
96-92.
Took it real personal over the break.
Let's fucking go.
Exactly, TTP. Got 2 of them.
TTP, yeah. Remember when people said that? Like, who's the closer? And we're like, I don't know, Joel and Toby. And everybody's like, Toby's not a closer. Toby is. That's all I heard. And I said, who did I always say? Who did I kept saying I would max? Remember that 2 years from now. All right. Remember who sat here and told you and I am a Jimmy Buckets fucking lover. Okay. Mm-hmm. But remember who told you if I'm maxing a guy for that amount of time, I'm going to max the younger guy who I believe can play to the same level. Well, you tell me.
Mel, we've got Sixers up 4. Mel.
Well, and to that point, like Doc has really been fantastic for Tobias.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, however he coaches him, however he wants to use him. I mean, it worked in Los Angeles, and it's really working here.
We're seeing what he was in Los Angeles, and some. He's better than he was in Los Angeles. And all we were
this year, this is by far his best season.
Because he can play. He plays more bully ball like that, right?
Yeah.
So like he gets him in spots, he gets him on one-on-ones, he gets him in ISOs, right? He gets him in all them things, and this is what you get. I mean, high percentage of looks, right? And then doesn't like overshoot the 3, but can shoot it. You know what I'm saying? That's the great thing. I mean, tonight he shot it 6 times from 3. He's 4 for 6, so he shot it great tonight. You know what I mean? But like, doesn't have to make his whole bread and butter. Good.
Yes. There you go.
Nice. You know what that was? That was a stop. That's a big stop right there.
Come on, get dagger 3.
Give me a bucket here. Give me a bucket.
On a set. Take there you go. Hand off.
10
post him up. Post him up, Ben.
No, he's going for the
flash the fucking high post. Like, man.
Kill him, Tobias. Kill him.
Dead talk. Benny.
See, that's where I want Ben to post him up. Post up Barrett and then get to call for the basketball and go to work. That's just a breakdown there. Still up 2 though.
Happens.
But you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't recognize like that he's all alone down there on the one side of the floor with majority of the time a player that's much smaller on him covering him. I wish he would post up more. I wish Ben would post up more.
Don't be forced into that. Give it to Ferk.
Nice take. Finish.
Way to battle. Pull.
Oh
finish. Somebody finish. Come on. Stop ball.
Here we go.
It's a pretty ballsy lineup move defensively, having Furky and Seth on the floor at the same time with no Danny Green. It's surprising, actually, but it's working. So.
Oh my goodness.
No true center either, Robbie. No true center.
Yeah.
Dog him, Tobe.
That's why Ben's so valuable.
How's that not a travel, for God's sakes?
Rebound. Thank you.
Love that.
Time out.
Hack a Ben time.
Thank you.
Sorry, I thought it got tied for a second. I'd like lost my train of thought. Come on, Benny. Hit both, baby. Hit both. This is when it matters. Remember when I yelled back in the day when Brett used to leave him in the game late and people used to complain about it? And I said, for these moments, and I'm not, this isn't about Brett. It's just about the developing, right? And like putting guys in situations where it's uncomfortable. And they did do that to him early on from the line, right? And he showed improvement every year. This is big right now. This is big.
Oh, it's not. Oh, they had a foul to give?
They had a foul to give, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Wayne, we're still up 2, Wayne. 96-94 Sixers. 16 seconds left. Sixers inbounding the basketball. Well, so obviously they want to get in Seth's hands if possible.
Why is shaking the game?
Free throws, right? Berkey going to the line. Free throws.
Berkey going to the line.
All right.
You know what I mean? Because right, they take Matisse out, get shaken.
Okay.
They get their foul shooters in, and that's why they had it Ben inbound.
Gotcha.
Good point.
So I gave that whole rant.
Sorry, I saw a shake on the court. I'm like, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no. But what you said.
Now he's out. See, he's walking to the bench now.
They're gonna be going back and forth, probably back and forth, depending on.
Just get their free throw shooters in, their best ones. Now he needs to get
Ray.
fuck.
But I mean, Ben being, I think he's up to 66% on the year, which is his best of his career so far. He's like gets to 70.
If he missed the second one, it's going to get ugly on here.
Yep.
Pre-warning everybody right now. Thank you. I'm not happy.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm not satisfied.
I've always said this. You think this however you want to.
Oh, no.
Buckle up.
Yep. Fasten your seatbelts. A white guy in the NBA should shoot 98% from the free throw line. Okay? Because you got there being a shooter, most likely. All right? You probably can't keep up to a point. Athletically. Yeah, Verk, you got here because you shoot. Wow. Just sorry to toss that nugget out to everybody.
Look at the
Facts
Knicks.
of the matter. You're not Larry Bird, honey. And Larry was a shooter, but you're here to shoot. So when you go to the line at the end of the game.
Wow. Just 12 points in the fourth?
24-12.
Wow.
Fourth, yeah, 24-12.
Hey, Rob, about that stop, about them stops. Now,
They got him.
They got to get one right here.
Sixers are up 3. Oh, we got Knicks fans. Oh, yeah, that's right. Brother BKL. Come on. No, you don't. You lock it. Lock it up. Lock it up.
Do you need one?
No.
You don't need one. You'd like one, but you don't.
Yeah, you'd like one. You don't need one.
Oh, Larry used to feel it in his loins.
Oh, I'd be 100% going quick too here if I'm the Knicks.
Absolutely.
Give me one more point. I predicted 29 for you, Toby. Give me one.
Because then maybe they can get Ben on the line somehow. I guess that's impossible because Ben will inbound the ball, but Berkey just missed.
Oh yeah, he went 1 for 2. But now you got to stop. You got to stop that. You give him the 2. No fouls. Defend the 3. You give him the 2.
All right, what are we doing?
Do we have one to give or no?
I'm not sure.
I think.
Oh, where's that push off? Jeez, my own.
Ooh.
Here you go, Ben. Nope.
Okay.
He's out. She loves it. Our whistle girl.
Oh man, did you see her? Did you see her run over? Did you see her run over?
He was in. Somebody was
Make that call.
Woo! Somebody was way in. That is great defense. Wow. That is great defense. Somebody was way in. Woo! Was she waiting? Look at her.
God, she's like in his grill.
Nope.
Look, she was all
Look,
over.
she's right there. She's like, no.
You knew it. No.
She totally redeemed herself.
That's right, Jacob. Mrs. Whistle.
The whistle heard round the world. Wow, 304 people watching on Facebook right now. We thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button over there. Hit that share wherever
Tell
you're
your friends. Tell your friends.
It's a really good win.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let me relax.
I was gonna say let's
8 seconds here, but
Wow, he's right there too.
Yep.
Fuck the Knicks. It always feels
Chris.
She was ready. She's like, no.
Closer than it should have been, but you're not going to win every game by 30 points, especially out of your best player. So one of these was coming, and they grinded it out, and they won, and I'm real proud of them. This was a good because they did not have their best stuff tonight at all.
No, they definitely didn't.
No, but guess what wins in this league?
Defense.
Yep. And guess what this team prides himself in?
Defense.
And
Defense.
our key to the game, especially in the second half, came to fruition because Seth Curry ended up with 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're going to win. They are going to win. Well, I mean, they're up 3, 8 seconds left.
Yeah,
It looks like a win.
One more possession.
Looks like a win.
It's always these last 10 to 15 seconds that feel like that take the longest.
If Brett Brown was still in the building, I'd be scared to death right now.
Oh, we would have lost this game.
Good inbound, right to Toby. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yes, he's getting to 29. He's getting to 29. Let's go.
Maybe. You better hope.
Oh, he's not missing both.
She get to 30. Yeah, big test tomorrow. And you're right. Big test tomorrow. And back to back makes it hard, but now you're a little house money now. because of this. Well, you need this. You need wins like this. This is why it's important. Doesn't matter how you win it. Doesn't got to be pretty, Robbie, right? But guess what is pretty? The prettiest thing is what you did to them defensively in the fourth quarter. All right? That's pretty. That will always be pretty to me because that wins over time. That wins.
Jeffrey Lurie probably threw up watching this game and how much defense was played and how much defense grinded out basketball. Just Jeffrey Lurie threw up. I'm gonna go watch the Nets. Jeffrey Lurie loves the Brooklyn Nets.
Mel,
that's his favorite team.
Yeah, he does love them.
Sixers, and that's it.
30.
That's it.
Sixers up 30. Tobias Harris, 30 tonight with no Joel Embiid. What an effort! What a flat out effort. Of course, we're not going to cover because we're going to let him do that.
Inbound it, please. Let's not get sloppy.
Well, I got him. I got a good number at half, so I won.
All right.
Sixers win 99-96. Big win.
Yeah.
Run down to some numbers real quick for you. Danny Green, 1 for 10. Struggled tonight, 3 points. Tobias Harris, absolute money, 11 for 20 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3, 30 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Tony Bradley, 7 boards. Good. Thanks for playing. Steph Curry, 7 for 14, 4 for 7 from 3. Woke up in the third quarter, was instant offense in the third. Huge for this basketball team. We talked about that at halftime that we needed them. 20 points out of Steph Curry. Ben Simmons, 8 for 14, ended up with 16, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. So, obviously the offense, we would have liked to see a little bit more. But listen, we'll take it because I thought he was aggressive at times and overall had a great game defensively too. Dwight Howard added an 11 and 12 boards. So that's huge, right? You get that production from Dwight. Furky had 12. Shake had 2. Matisse had 3. So your bench, Mike Scott had 2. So your bench production, you got your 2 double-digit guys. It was Dwight and Furky tonight. So you're able to go one out tonight. You truly were because you shot. Let me just scroll down real quick. My mouse loves to do that to me. You shot 41% from the field, which they're a better shooting team than that, right? And they shot 34% from 3, which isn't horrendous for them, right? They made 11 of them. But usually they're better from the field, and this is the team you're playing now. Remember we started the broadcast off by saying it's a dogfight because it's 2 teams that love to play defense. Don't go over. We all call it under on that. The 218, and this is what
way
you
under.
This
way under too.
Yeah, 99-96 dogfight. And guess what? The better defensive team comes out on top. I don't even care about the loss of the bet because I won Utah, so it doesn't matter. I mean, that's irrelevant. And John, Tobias Harris, he was upset about it, and not in a bad way. It's like, thought he got snubbed. Well, guess what? Because I always talk about hollow numbers, right? Big numbers is what he did against Julius Randle in the fourth. Was huge. Mr. Brinkman. Was huge.
Yes.
Was huge. And Julius Randle finished with 19 when Tobias finished with 30. So Tobias Harris won the matchup against Julius Randle, who made that all-star spot over him. Remember this. Julius Randle got the nod over Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris said tonight, not so fast, Mr. Randle. Not so fast, honey.
They shut him down in the second half too, Tom.
They did really good job in the fourth quarter.
Right.
I guess they heard me because they played lights out defensively in the fourth quarter. The whole NBA team, I don't care if they're not that good at offense or great at offense. You hold an NBA team to a point a minute in the fourth quarter. Like that's unheard of. That's championship level basketball right there.
Yeah.
Listen,
and
remember we talked about the legs in the fourth?
They ran out of steam.
Their legs in the fourth weren't there. And did Randle didn't Randle have 18 and a half?
I think
I
so.
was gonna say, yeah, because it was 20 to 18. It was 20 to 18. Yeah,
He literally had 1 point in the second half, guys.
Completely
that's
shut
why
him down.
That's why you won this basketball game, and they had a lot of guys in double figures.
What did sorry, Tom? What did RJ finish with? Barrett.
Barrett finished
17
with 17 points.
Oh my God, they shut them all down.
He had a good night. I mean, he had a decent night for him. Quickly, quickly in double figures with 13. Taj Gibson double figures with 10. Burks had 19. Bullock had 12. Noel had 6. But nobody else scored for them. So Listen, we locked all windows and doors, as the great Mark Zumoff likes to say.
Mm-hmm.
Rockets 17 straight losses. That's cute.
Wow.
Stay hot. I mean, looking for that number 1 pick, huh? Wait, they're saying Don, hold on. hold on, Don. Listen, in the fourth quarter, John, that's when you're paid to score.
Yep.
You can turn a game on in the fourth quarter, and I know I say it ad nauseum, and you find out who the stars are. You find out who the best players are. And if I turn this game on, and just to start the second half. But not only was Tobias phenomenal for us tonight, Seth Curry in the third quarter was everything we needed.
Yep.
He had like 9 straight points in like 2 minutes.
It was something like that.
And Furky got hot for like a half a minute. That helped us.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll take that. Like, you know what I mean? We'll take that. I hate him missing both free throws, but we'll take 12 from him. Like, if you get double digits from Shake tonight, you win this game easily.
Yeah, you win comfortably. Yep. Or if Ben, if he doesn't disappear a little bit in the third and he finishes at the rim, you win comfortably. You know what I'm saying? What did he finish with, Tom? 16? Simmons?
Yeah. He's still 8 for 14, so he's efficient. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was fine now. But like
1 for 5 kills you off your bench. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, Shake and Danny struggling is why he scored 99 points. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You're not going to score 9.
And no Joel. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And a win without Joel again. Mm-hmm. So that's back-to-back wins without Joel Embiid.
3-0 without him, right?
That's 3 out of 4 wins without Joel Embiid.
Well, think about this, too.
With him, and you lost, and you won the game before off the break without him. Mm-hmm. Ben or him. So think about the teams winning games. Mm-hmm. So everyone's talking about the best team in basketball is the Nets. I'm going to tell you, you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot if you think the best team in basketball is the Nets or needs a conference. It's the Philadelphia 76ers. They're winning games without their best players and the MVP of the league. It just shows you how good of a basketball team they are.
They held the Knicks to a point per minute in the fourth without their star big man.
And Ryan, you know what's going to happen tomorrow night? They're going to shoot the ball better tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm. Danny's going to have a better night. Yeah.
Now, will the defense be better? I can't answer that. But I would assume they're going to shoot the ball better tomorrow night. And I said this before. Could they be looking ahead a little bit to Milwaukee coming in? Could be.
Maybe.
I don't make them excuses at all. But either way, you came out with a win. And that just shows me how tough of a team this is, that you can figure out ways to win without the MVP of the league. John, 2 playoff teams without Joel Embiid. And who do we come out against? We came out against Chicago and won that game without Joel. And they're borderline, if not in. Are they in?
They're in. Yeah, I think they're 7th right now, 7th.
There's 3 teams you beat without Joel Embiid that are playoff teams.
Yeah.
So, I mean, tell me who the best team in the Eastern Conference is. Again, tell me it's the Nets. I'm going to tell you, I'm not saying you're an idiot. I'm just telling you don't watch the Sixers then. And I watch both teams, and the Nets are loaded. All right? You know what I mean? They are scary. But they squeaked out a win. Now, granted, they didn't have KD, right? They didn't have KD, so you factor that in. Both these teams, that series is a 7th spot waiting to happen in the Eastern Conference Finals. That series is a 7-gamer waiting to happen. Nets Sixers waiting to happen. Donovan, first super chat tip of the night. We appreciate you.
Thanks, Don.
Tom, it's still the Nets. We're winning without KD. Okay, we're winning without Joel.
I'll tell you what.
It's close, Don. But who's in first right now, Don? That's the difference maker. We haven't given it up yet. Not saying we won't. Tomorrow night's going to be a tough one. But I agree, Pop. You put Beno on Greek tomorrow night.
Have to.
Make Greek shoot 1,000,000 threes tomorrow night.
That Durant injury is interesting.
Sorry, right. Chris Dunn says, wow, Knicks only had 3 shots in the last 9 minutes.
Yeah.
That's locking.
Yep.
What were you going to say, right?
That Durant injury for the Nets, that knee.
Is that what it is? What exactly is it?
He keeps getting like setbacks on the knee injury, from my understanding. So I'm just saying, keep an eye on.
Though.
Say that again, Tom?
Think about it like this way, right?
What, load management?
Well, they're winning games.
Yes. Oh, I hear you.
And KD's like a chameleon in my eyes. Like, because he's an unselfish freaking scorer, like he is, right? He can come back anytime he wants to.
Oh yeah, no, he's automatic.
Could it be with the Achilles, right? With the Achilles and the things he's dealt with. For them, you're winning games, so why not make up excuses?
It's
right. Like, I can see the Sixers doing the same thing, right? Ryan, if the Sixers are winning games without Joel Embiid, you're going to keep seeing a little. You know what?
If Dwight and Tony Bradley are playing well, there's no need to rush him back.
Little step, they would say, right?
Yeah. Well, and to Sam's point, it's so it's a hamstring. It's
no, is it a calf or is it a hammy?
It's a hamstring strain, and he continued. It's like, okay, he's going to be reevaluated in 2 weeks, and they keep kicking it back.
Well, you know,
hamstrings are tough.
So Dick's 100% right. I mean,
yeah, they're tough.
Hamstrings are a tricky business. You remember Josh Richardson dealt with the hammy last year,
entire season.
Yeah, and he's a better player than how he played here last year.
Like, yeah.
Like, I'm not crowning him. He's just better, and he dealt with that all year. I'm not making an excuse for the guy. I mean, you know. But that matters, and when you're winning and it's a hammy, then fuck it. If I'm a Nets fan, I'll see you in round one.
Jimmy's going after his co-host Evan. He said Evan told me Ben is only a one-dimensional player. Get him, guys. And he says, and he texted me that tonight. I don't know, Evan. I don't know.
Or Jimmy, I'll say this, Jimmy. Me and you agree on a lot of things. Ben does everything really well. And some things great. Like defensively, he's great. The way he passes the basketball is great, right? He's just, I don't know. Right now, he, like everybody says, it's not about the jumper, but he literally is a jumper away from being LeBron James.
Yep.
If not better, because he's a better defender right now. All right. And he's just a scorer away. Like, he's averaging 16 points a game, 16 tonight. He goes for 16 a night with, like, it was quiet in a way too, right? So, like, his ability to score 16 quietly says, like, you could drop 30 every night if you're aggressive. So it's the evolution of his aggressiveness and his unselfishness, because the thing I do love about Ben is his unselfishness. Sometimes it's like a thing that, like, we yell at when we're watching the game. But the fact that he's so unselfish, but he's such a leader defensively, and he's one of your stars, is what makes all these other guys buy in defensively too, right? Like, there's so many great things I can say about Ben Simmons as, like, a leader, a worker, and anybody who plays defense at his level, you really can never say anything bad about, right? Now, he's a puppy, and when will the evolution of consistency of being a guy that can go off for 20 a night be there? I think very soon, Jimmy. That's the only thing stopping him in my eyes from being a top 5 player. Like, the second Ben Simmons starts going for 22 a night, he's a top 5 player in the game. Like nationally, we'll talk about it, Jimmy. You understand? Like, locally, you know how good he is. He starts going for 22, 24 a night with everything else he does, and the way he's a dog on the defensive end. I'm telling you.
We've already seen it. We saw it in 2017. You know what I'm saying? In his rookie season. And he's a way better player now all around than he was in 2017.
Yep.
So to Tom's point, we saw a very brief glimpse of that for about a 3-week stretch when Joel was out at the end of that rookie season back in 2017, 2018. So I'll say this with Ben, okay? He drives me crazy at times. I've said that numerous times, but to call him one-dimensional, I think, is misinterpreting the true meaning of one-dimensional players. Like, that's something Ben Simmons you can never say he is. A one-dimensional player is a guy who can only get blocks or can only shoot the 3. You know what I'm saying? You could say Furkan Korkmaz is a one-dimensional player because all he can do is shoot 3s. Kind of. Maybe. Sometimes.
I mean, Ben's not a one-dimensional player.
No, he's one dimension away from being a transcendent player.
Yeah.
So that's the only dimension you can even say with Ben Simmons, that he's one dimension away, and that's a jumper or aggressiveness.
Listen, his impact on the court dictates basketball games. And you can slice it just like that, right? Like, his impact on the court, it goes above and beyond what necessarily you always see in the stat sheet. And I'll continue to say that. And I love that both Joel and Ben both want to be defensive player of the year. Like, I love that they fight for it in a way, right? Because you want that. Like, and Doc said it too today. Like, if both these guys want that, we're going to go where we want to go. You know, he said, I hope they're 1 and 2 in voting, he said. You know what I mean? Because that means we're exactly where we want to be. Make sense? And it starts on the defensive end.
Mhm.
Where's Ev? Oh, here we go.
Oh, is he backtracking now?
Never said he was one-dimensional. Ev, he just
I
wasn't.
wouldn't go that far.
He wasn't downhill enough, Ev. Like
He's coasting.
his offense comes from being downhill. If he's not downhill, then that's that. But he scored 16 being one-dimensional. I mean, RJ Barrett shot 17 shots to get 17 points, right? Like, think about that, right? Ben Simmons shot 14 times to get 16.
Efficiency.
I mean, yeah. I mean, and that's a guy not like he almost went. He was like like offensively, you were like, was he there the whole time? And he wasn't, and he still scored 16.
Yeah, it was a quiet 16. Very quiet.
Late
16.
rebounds. The late rebounds were so important. The aggressive rebounds late. The defense on RJ Barrett. The defense, period. The leadership of defense. Listen, this is the best team in Eastern Conference. If you think otherwise, you can kiss my ass. All right? Winning games like this without Joel Embiid tells me everything I need to know about this team moving forward, and that's even if they lose tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's house money to me.
If he gives you, like tonight, I'm looking at it, he gave us 16, 13, and 7. If he gives you that at the minimum every night, you're in a great spot.
Oh, absolutely.
When you're fully healthy, when you have Joel next to you and you have Tobias doing his thing,
Fine, you can do too each night, right? Like you could say, yeah, give me 16 a night and just swap them every night. 13 rebounds, 13 assists, right? Like swap them too. They're interchangeable. But I think a guy like Ben Simmons should never walk away from being under double-digit rebounds. And as long as he does that and scores 16, he's walking in the 7 to 10, if not more assists a night. So, I mean, I know the triple-double is sort of like not what it used to be, but his impact not only there, but then you factor in the defense. If you're if he's the defensive player of the year, I mean, everybody in this thing needs to wake the fuck up.
Well, you know why his assists were down tonight? It's because Danny Green wasn't making anything early. They were all of Danny Green's shots were coming off of Ben Simmons' backtrack passes.
Yep.
So Ben Simmons was setting him up early for 3 balls, but Danny wasn't converting them. So if he makes 2 or 3 of them, he makes triple-double tonight.
He assists on more baskets than anybody in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like that's just
well, and I think people and this is
everybody just sit there for a second. We're gonna take a moment of silence for one-dimensionals. All right, we're back. Felt good. Jimmy Danny hurt us tonight, but if you listen to the guys, this is what I'm saying. If you guys listen to Doc, Danny Green's going nowhere, and everywhere Danny Green goes, he wins.
Yep.
Yeah, a little tip, a little Aussie money. Simmons' offense is frustrating, but kudos is the bias. Yeah, on the unknown, it can be. I'm right there with you. Nobody's been more critical of Ben than me because I know what's there. Like, you know what I mean? I know downhill's there. I don't give a fucking rat's ass about a jumper right now. I know that when he's downhill, he can go to the basket on anybody in basketball.
TTP, you've got my mind in a pretzel. We'll get to it in a second. TTP.
That's good. Let's go. 6 in a row. Championship round. Bring on the Nets. Bring on the Lakers. Bring on the Bucks and the Heat punk asses. Let's go. I'll bring on the Bucks tomorrow night too. Let's go. I got a feeling Ben has a big one tomorrow night. I got a feeling Ben has a big one.
He usually goes after it against Giannis.
That's does.
One of those matchups he always takes personally.
You win.
Robbie's cutting out in and out on us.
He's muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to do this.
Hold on. Joe, come on, Joey. All Danny does is win. All Danny does is win. Goes. Come on. Evan, I hope Ben shuts offensively. But, as a player, he should be shutting us up. Because he is. As an overall player, he is. Come on. I agree with a lot of things you say, and I agree with a lot of things what Jimmy says. I'm almost in the middle on Ben a lot, right? Right? Like, you've done enough shows with me. I'm usually on the middle. I'm on the fence with him. I'll get on him. Then I'll be happy with, you know what I mean? I'm like a love hater.
No, if you're provoked by Ben's lack of aggression or anything he can control, you go after him. But you're not going to wake up in the morning and say, "Oh, I'm going to go after Ben Simmons today." But when you are provoked, when I am, when we're provoked and Ben Simmons doesn't do something we all know he can control, being a 7-foot specimen who's faster than 99% of the people in the NBA, then we're going to go after him. And that's the whole point. We're going to give him tough love because he is destined for greatness just based off of what he is now, what he always has been, and when he can be if he just adds one more dimension to his game.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Giannis is not a good shooter and just shoots it, right?
He shoots you out of games sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
and Ben doesn't even have to do that. Like, Ben doesn't even need a three. Ben just needs an elbow jumper, right? And once he gets confident with his elbow jumper, he can then stretch it. But that's not even the most important thing, because I'll say it again. He does not need the jumper to drop 40. He showed you that.
If he was
And
just
like Utah that defends.
Giannis won 2 MVP titles without an elbow jumper, right, Tom?
At
Yeah,
least one.
yeah, the first one, yeah. I feel like he's always at least 95
Yes.
people. Hold on. 95 people watching and 69 likes. Come on, get us up over 100 on YouTube. Let's go, fam. Facebook was rocking early, now YouTube's rocking. Come on, get us up over 100. What the fuck were we saying?
Elbow jumper, Giannis.
Oh, yeah. First MVP, no. He just could get to the rim on anybody.
Yep.
Second one,
He had some semblance of one.
he was at least like, it was ugly. But yes. I mean, yeah.
But either way, that's my point, to where Giannis was the MVP of the league by just playing aggressive and getting to the line. He didn't have an elbow jumper. Definitely didn't have a three-point jumper. Ben Simmons is a better defender than Giannis. He's a better all-around player than Giannis as far as separation, speed,
right? Hold
passing.
on. I gotta jump in here and just say this, though, right? Because
Okay.
it's fair, right? Giannis, that team is built around Giannis,
Mm-hmm.
right? When you talk about Ben, and it's not an excuse, but when you talk about Ben, this team's built around Joe.
Well, that's exactly where I was going. Yeah.
So his role is to get involved, play great defense, rebound the basketball, and play downhill, right? Play downhill. But you have to try to change. Like, there's got to be a fine line of changing the unselfishness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you change it too much, right, everybody wants theirs in terms of scoring, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you have 3 guys who can score, that, you know what I mean? And listen, I'll just say like this: as long as Ben Simmons is giving me more than 15 a night, right now, I am not saying a word. And if we're winning games, right? Drop me a 40 every once in a while without Joe. Let me know you can do it again, right? Drop me a 30 piece. But I think that's going to continue to come. And I don't think he's ever going to be a guy who's going to drop 30 a night. But like we talked about, guys, can he drop 22, 24 a night? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make him in the lines of like an MVP conversation? Yes.
Because of everything else he gives you. Yes.
That's right. Yeah. So,
Well,
I mean,
and
do we need 2 MVPs? No, he just has to do what you do great, Rye. That's all. That's all I got to say. Do what you do great.
If he is the third best scorer or third quote unquote best player on a championship team, that's all I want. If you're going to say, okay, well, Tobias and Embiid are better just based off of the scoring and they can put up any amount of points as they want. But what you just said is my exact point. Giannis was the guy. He was the offense. He was the team. He still is for Milwaukee, especially in those 2 MVP seasons. Ben Simmons is like the third, sometimes fourth option offensively on this team. Doc Rivers has said since the second he got here, he doesn't give a damn about the shooting. He doesn't give a damn about the scoring. You know why? And I know, and people, I've said this numerous times, and there's always somebody in the chat, and I'm sure there'll be one tonight saying, oh, you're providing excuses for him. It's not an excuse. It's literally what Doc Rivers is doing. The Ben Simmons you're seeing a lot of this season is a Ben Simmons that's just playing within the offense. Doc Rivers wants him to be the facilitator, the instant effort, and the all-defensive player that he is. Anything he gives you, 20-something points, 25, that's all gravy. As long as Ben Simmons isn't a liability offensively, and he definitely was early in the season, and that's why we were down on him, me included, that as long as he's doing his job, if he's getting to, like we talk about, 16, 17, 18 points, doing the rebounds, the assists, cashing in at the line as much as you can, that's the Ben Simmons that Doc Rivers wants. So unless you have a situation where Joel, like we have right now, he's gone for a couple weeks, or Tobias isn't doing his thing, where no one else is doing their thing offensively, and you need Ben Simmons to do what he did against Utah a few weeks ago and just go freaking crazy, Ben Simmons is not the type of guy to where, oh, I need to get mine. No. You can see it. He said it, and he's shown you by his actions. He's going to dominate defensively. He's going to dominate by creating more opportunities for others. And I know we as fans, as basketball fans, as obviously as Sixers fans, you look at it to where, we want him to be that killer mentality because we see LeBron James and Magic Johnson, and we can see, oh my God, that's what he can be. Mm-hmm. But when you have Joel on the court, who is the MVP of the league, and you have Tobias, who's our closer, and you have a lot of role players, shooters, by the way, which Ben needs around him, that's just Ben Simmons playing in the offense. Is it frustrating? Sometimes, yes, because you say, okay, well, if he just hits a little light switch in his head, he can go up for 25 because he's that damn good. Mm-hmm. But if the coach doesn't need him to do that, and if the GM's not doing it, and his teammates are playing well, I'm cool.
Listen, this is a guy who is a pass-first guy. You know what I mean? And Jimmy's right. I mean, yeah, and listen, Ben, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, help us grow. Jimmy's right. Like Giannis's aggressiveness in the playoffs sometimes comes back to bite him in the ass. Mm-hmm. And sometimes that's from him shooting a three, etc. But like, I want Ben to be a facilitator. I mean, we've talked about this. He's my guard. He's my point guard. Like, I want him to get guys great looks, and he does. That's the thing. So, like, if he's got guys around him who can shoot, you've seen him be successful. You've seen it be successful. You've seen him and Joe be successful. So, like, as long as we're winners of 6 in a row. So, you know what I mean? You're winning games. You know, I can deal with the 16. Right? If you're not.
We were begging for that 2 months ago, Tom, when we were doing shows. When Ben was struggling, we were like, just get him to 16. We were begging for 16.
Yeah, I almost said unacceptable if he doesn't.
Yes. And by the way, I don't know if you guys are still watching the broadcast, but that block on Dwight Howard, or Dwight Howard had on Randle, we didn't see Randle after that. Like, he was on the floor, but I don't think he scored after that.
I think you're right.
1 point in the second half. So,
and if Dwight Howard's going to give you a double-double like he did tonight off the bench, I mean, that.
Yeah, I'll take that every night.
Like, I mean, that helps a lot with Joe not being in the game. That's almost like the story for me tonight, because the bench kind of didn't play good, and they didn't have their best stuff, and they're missing Joe. And, you know, we say Ben's got to step up, Seth's got to step up, Danny got to, but tonight Dwight stepped up. And he's been a huge signing.
Listen, what we talk about, he's had times in games where he's changed the course of games for us. The Utah game, right? And there's a list of them. There's a list of his impact in the second unit. I mean, listen, you can make a conversation that I'll say it a million times. These 3 veterans that they added have changed the accountability and the culture in this locker room for younger guys. It's as simple as that. So, like, I'll deal with somebody extra. I'll deal with the 1 for 10s out of Danny Green sometimes. I'll deal with a Seth scoring under 15. I'll never deal with because he's too good of a shooter for that, right? But Dwight, like, I'll deal with the fouls and the dog on a hardwood floor, right? Like, I'll deal with somebody extra because I believe in the leadership they bring. And this is the reason why you're winners of 6 in a row. And this is why you're a winner of 6 in a row. In 3 of them games, you play without the MVP of the league. So, I mean, that's all the proof in the pudding I need to goddamn know on how well coached this basketball team is. And if you tell me that the Nets will be better coached than us, I think you're crazy. Now, you want to tell me the Nets have more talent?
Nash.
If you want to tell me the Nets have more talent, and that's not a shot at Steve Nash. It's 1 year. Like, I can't expect you to be the caliber of knowing players per se, and knowing sometimes what it takes as a coach to get guys going, right? I don't know. I mean, that's got to be proven, right? Doc has gotten there before. Has he always won it? No. But he's gotten there, and getting there matters, especially for a bunch of guys, young guys who haven't gotten there. Joe, Toby, Ben have not gotten there. Dwight's been there. Danny's been there. Seth's never been there. But at least he's a veteran. You know what I mean? But you add these guys, and you see everything change. Like, to me, everything's changed.
Now, I'll ask you this, not to project too far ahead, but I think it's important, especially talking about the Simmons game. With this, I guess we can call it inevitable matchup at some point with the Nets in the playoffs. I do think that's the one series where Ben needs to go above and beyond in his game just because of how deep and how far they can score as far as the Nets. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because you're getting lethal scoring from the three guys. That's not a series where Ben can coast unless Danny and Seth are just on fire. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where Ben needs to be a 20 game, a 20 point a game type guy.
That's the tricky part, right? Yeah. Now you think what you know. What do we know? We know Tobias. We know Joel, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know what they're going to bring. We know Ben's probably going to be above 15. Okay, we need Seth above 15, and then Danny becomes that X factor. And if it's not Danny, is it Shake? Is it, you know what I mean? We need a bunch of guys in double figures. Okay, we almost got to go 7, 8 guys in double figures, right? And our defense, I think, comes out on top.
Has to be all world, yeah.
Because we talk about all them guys going off. I don't know if all them guys are going off because one of them guys got to see Ben Simmons. Right? One of them guys going to have to get into the basket isn't going to be as easy. Right?
Yeah.
Do they play at home tomorrow or do they got to go there?
No,
We're home. We're home until Sunday.
Sunday we go to New York.
That's a break. I mean, at least you don't have to travel.
See, this is what I don't understand. My screen's frozen right now for some reason. Now it's back. Oh my God. Where were we? Okay. Let me bring this back up. No, Philly 0024. That's absurd. We're winners in 6 in a row. Why would we even consider that?
No.
3 of them wins came without our best player. I mean, that's not telling me who the beast of the East is, who I would be scared of. I mean, everybody's scared of the Nets because of the firepower. But I'm like so sick of hearing about like we don't have firepower. And we just didn't lock a team up defensively in the fourth quarter. Like really lock the team up. I mean, I know what wins in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I know. And yeah, you got to be able to score. But to think we can't score is crazy because who's stopping Embiid? Who's stopping him from going off for 40 a night?
This is what concerns me. And again, I've always said this. I really like our chances in the 7-game series against the Nets. So I'm not scared of them. I'm just more concerned again about their scoring and everything.
Marijuana, great name. Saying, maybe I rephrase myself. They worry me. It's not easy.
They should have your respect. I should say that.
It's not easy, but I think we can win that series in 7. That's all I was saying. Go ahead, Ryan.
The avenue that I'm concerned about is what I think they're going to do. If they don't do it by the start of the friggin' series, they're definitely going to do it after game 1 where Joel dominates them, where they're going to smother Embiid. They're going to smother Tobias.
Who?
Really Embiid. And it's going to be, okay, Joel's going to be kicking it out to Simmons.
What, like Toronto did to us?
Yes. And those guys, I'm concerned about that. Okay, well, Simmons is not making perimeter shots, so he's going to have to get everything done, under the basket or closer to the basket.
Do they try to leave DeAndre Jordan on islands with Embiid? I mean, he was a defensive player of the year guy back in his heyday. Do they think that he can at least I don't know. I mean, they might not.
I think they're going to try that.
Well, there might be games where Joe goes off for 40 early in the series, and then they run guys at him, and then you're 100% right. Then it becomes the Toronto games. But guess what? We won those Toronto games. Not saying you weren't saying that. We won those Toronto games with him having to do that. Because the one thing Joel Embiid's gotten better at this year, unlike last year, is taking care of the ball, taking care of the basketball in the fourth quarter, and taking care of the basketball when double teamed. Because he was a turnover machine late in games, and that mattered to us. That matters. And I've seen him grow as a guy who doesn't panic now, right, guys? Who doesn't panic when the double or the triple at some points with them ran at him, and they won games. They were able to win games like that. So I could see, okay, you're going to run at him. You're going to leave guys wide open for 3. All right.
Well, see, that you're absolutely right with that with the Toronto series. But the one thing I worry about is that
the games this year that they played them. That's when they just did it. We just saw it. The games in Orlando.
Yeah. But my concern is Toronto, they don't score like the Nets do. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Where
true.
we won
Yeah.
those games, but Toronto, they were a lower scoring team.
Mhm.
To where they only really had one guy with the little bit of Kyle Lowry that could score. It was the Kawhi and the Lowry kind of matchup. They have three guys, and you've got Harris, and you've got they've got, you know what I'm saying?
But Joe did not score. I mean, that's the point. Like, they doubled him, and he still went for 20 or 22, right? So, I mean, the fact of the matter is they doubled him, tried to get the ball out of his hands, and the dude still went for 22 or 23. So each night. So to me, it's like, you know what I mean? Even when you do it, he's still going to get his. So we've already seen Tobias be able to step up in a role like this and drop 30. So, I mean, you know, there's no.
That gives you 50. So, okay, if we put, say, for example, in a 7-game series against the Nets, they're gonna give us at least what? They're gonna put up 110 points. We'll just give that as their floor. Okay. That's the marker that we have to get to against the Nets.
What do we give up a game right now?
Jake, can you check that, Jake?
Yeah, hold on.
Pat, hit the subscribe button. Get us up over 100 likes on Facebook. I mean, sorry, YouTube. I see 104 people watching. Let's go. Get us up over 100. We're at 85. Right? Hit that subscribe. I see subscribers coming in. Keep hitting it. We got a big giveaway of 5K. Huge giveaway for our listeners at 5K.
Reference.
A lot of stuff for a lot of people, not just one person. Like, we got a big giveaway for a lot of the family. We're going to be giving stuff away. A lot of people are going to be winning.
What are the Sixers giving up to opponents, right? You asked?
Yes.
Right now, I don't know if it's updated yet, but according to Basketball Reference, it's 110.4.
Nope. He said he give up 110.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that's the number you've got to get to.
What do they score? What do we score a game now? What do we score a game?
115. Again, I don't know if it's updated from this past game that literally just happened.
115, 110. So we're scoring 115 a game. They don't play defense that well. All right, that's their Achilles heel. Everybody says they're playing better defense. Okay. Like, they don't play defense as well. That's factual. So, I mean, factor in, right, like, you know, we could be scoring 120 a night, 125 a night versus them. So our defense should prevail in keeping them. What is their number, Jake? Sorry, now what's the Nets score? Oh, sorry, I just want to finish this off and then say whatever you got to say.
Yeah, no, this is. I'm glad this is the conversation I've wanted to have I've been like having in my head. So I'm glad we're having this now. Like, I've been trying to break this down for weeks.
Reference. Do you want opponent's score or their score first?
Oh.
All right. So opponent's points per game, it's 115.3, which is 25th.
Yep, right where
and then offense, it's 120.5, which is obviously first.
120.5. So, I mean, you're talking about 115. If you want to really even it out, right? You're talking about a real even thing. You're talking about 7 games. 7 games. So guess what? I got a feeling I can get a hand in the face. I got a feeling I get a fucking hand in the face. You understand? Can they stop the big fella in crunch time in game 7? Because I'm going to answer it for them. No, they fucking can't. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. If the Sixers are going to the fucking bottom, let's go. We're going to get fucking boat race tomorrow. Watch.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's going a little too well.
Probably.
Right, so I'll ask you this, okay? With that being said, so we know what they're giving up on both teams. We know what we're scoring on both teams.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you the floor in a 7-game series for these players. So if we're putting the floor for Joel, even if he's smothered, we're putting 20 on his floor, right?
Yeah.
I put 28 on Joe every night. I'm an average. The average for Joel Embiid in the Nets series would be about 28 points a game.
Okay, hold on.
Because this game's going to go off.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm confident saying that. You can write that fucking down.
Okay, 28.
Maybe I'll write 30 down.
You want to go to 30? That way it's easier math?
Right now. We'll go 28 to be safe with the fair. We'll go fair. We'll be fair.
Okay. So 28 is the average for Joel. What would you put as the average for Tobias?
25.
22.
Okay,
I'll say 22.
All right, we're at 53.
Okay.
What would you put at the average for Ben?
18.
16.
All right, I'll do 17 there.
Okay.
Hold on. Stupid calculator. What was it? 28 plus 25 plus 17 Okay, we're at 70. Okay.
Okay.
Danny Green.
Let's say 10. Not average 10 in the series. That's what he averages this season. He averaged around 10.
All right, we're at 80. Seth.
Give me 15.
Yeah, give me 15. Yep, right there.
All right, we're at 95.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
All right. So Shake.
Gotta give me 10.
But do you think he's going to give
Averaging in the series, yes, I think.
Okay. Okay. All right. 105. Dwight. 8.
Average 8 in the series.
Yeah, 8.
113. It would be Atis. 1. 1.
Yeah.
Give me 3.
I see what you're doing. You're trying to get to 120. I see what you're
I
doing.
know where I'm going.
I see you, Scottie Pippen. I see you over there.
1-3 a game.
Plus 3.
Burke.
Is Furkin even in the rotation?
He's double digits right now. Give me Ferk for 8 average in the series.
Okay.
124.
Mike Scott's giving you 2 a night.
Oh, if I see Mike Scott in a playoff series, I'm throwing the remote.
Right now, as of right now, he's in the rotation. Just say 126. So fuck you, Nets.
Bielitsa, 10.
Bielitsa.
I'm telling you. He's putting up 11.
I'm gonna say that's 126, and that's being low on some guys too.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking averages in the series.
But again, that's assuming Ben's doing his thing. Like I'll take if you could tell me right now, hey, will you take 18 averaging 18 in that series against the Nets for Ben? I'm taking that and running.
Yes, because who's defending him?
Himself. That's my worry. Himself.
Downhill. Now when he's downhill against a team that isn't going to be as palmy. Real quick, breaking news: 122 people watching on YouTube, 97 likes. Pound that like, pound that subscribe. Help us get to 5K on YouTube. Let's go. Get over there. Pound the like for a big Sixers win.
Was that it?
I was gonna say you said breaking news. I'm like, what?
I'm like, what?
Shock the world.
I see how you did that. You grabbed everyone's attention.
Well done. Well done.
PJ Tucker just got. You know what I mean? 102.
You know
Look at you. Look at you. I think it. Feel it in your dick.
God damn it. Going right there. Son of a bitch. Get
Chris,
out of my head.
Chris, them numbers are the most realistic numbers I can spit out. They're the most realistic numbers I can spit out. That's really realistic numbers if you think about it. Really realistic. Say that
Well,
again.
the thing is, too, who do the Nets have on their bench? Who's the Nets bench?
You.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Blake Griffin sometimes.
Oh,
I'll tell you. That's a good question because they've like interchanged every 5 minutes.
Yeah, because I feel like they don't have anybody.
Damn it. They're going to have
TLC.
TLC.
He sucks. I hate him. He's one of my
Shamit's not that great either.
Bunch of guys, dude. Listen, it's Joe Harris. It's the foursome, and it's really gonna be a fivesome with Blake Griffin. Okay, so can you outdo them? And Blake Griffin's always choked. James Harden's always choked. All right.
Yeah, I feel like people. I know I've been in like the Nets crown session.
Look at you, Kyrie. What you win without LeBron, man? What you win without LeBron? And hold on, KD, I love you. You're one of the best scorers of all time, in my opinion. But what have you won without Steph and Clay?
So they've got Joe Harris.
Sorry, Ryan. Can't take a ring away from you. But
you could put an asterisk next to it.
No, I could just say, James Harden, what the fuck have you won, James? Joe Harris, shut up. I mean, Joe Harris, too, shut up. I mean, I like Joe Harris. But
I'll take Joe Harris in 5 seconds.
They got they got 5 guys who can score. That's it. It's it. That is it. Read off the rest of it. It's it.
So they're starting 5 at least the other night. But again, this would change with Durant. So I'm just going to give you their roster. They're playing roster.
Never forget, Ev. Never forget.
That is true, Evan. Joe Harris, DeAndre Jordan, Kyrie, Harden, Bruce Brown.
Bruce fucking Brown.
Bruce Brown against Don Don's Pistons. gave him a 1 for 7 for 3 points in 17 minutes. So then their bench, they've got Jeff Green, 50-year-old Jeff Green.
No, Jeff Green can play.
I love Jeff Green. I love him.
I do too.
Their backup, I guess you can call it center, is Claxton.
He's not
Nicholas
playing.
Claxton.
No.
Blake. They'll run smaller. They'll go Blake and Jeff Green.
They've got, is this Ty Johnson?
Yeah.
Tyler Johnson, Jesus. Resurrection. They've got Shamit, and then they've got TLC, Chioza,
Sticks. They got
Reggie Perry. Yeah, nah.
6 guys. 6 guys who can play.
And I agree, Evan. They're probably going to get 2 buyouts, one of them being Cousins. I do agree with that.
Look at
I'm
this.
fine with that.
Look at this, Sal. Ajir says, I hope I got your name right. He says, Sixers are number 1 in the league in clutch time points.
Hey, Brett Brown, hold my beer.
Yo,
Yeah.
no, and that too. Hey, Nets, fuck you. And I think the NBA needs to start putting some respect around here. I'm tired of hearing about the Nets all goddamn day. All right? Tired about the Nets all goddamn day. Winning games not the MVP of the league. I mean, somebody needs to wake up.
What's considered clutch time points? Is that like within like the 4-minute mark of the game, or like towards the end of the game, or
What is that exact start of that?
yeah? What is?
I'm not sure, but I love the sound of it, whatever it is.
So do I. Hold on.
I love the sound of good things like that. Wayne, tomorrow we're going to be doing, obviously, we'll be talking Sixers tomorrow too, but more, we'll be talking about NFL free agency. I'm sure we'll be talking Eagles. We'll be getting all around it. We'll be circle jerking around.
Yeah, tomorrow will be kind of a double dipper because
tomorrow's a funeral. Sorry, tomorrow's a funeral.
Oh yes.
Funeral because it's like the worst off season ever because you can't do anything.
Right.
Yeah, I mean tomorrow's probably gonna be a double dipper because everything's official after 4 tomorrow, and that's when and all of the Eagles news,
quote unquote,
will be coming through probably tomorrow because tomorrow will be the first full day to where they actually can.
Yeah.
All right. What I always say though, okay, well, around the last 5 minutes of the game, that's sort of when you know where your best players are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll just say anybody. I'll go to bat against anybody. I respect the hell out of the Nets. I don't think they play as good defense as us, and I think we can score with them. So when you can't play as good defense as us, and I think that I can keep up with you scoring, and I can make things difficult on you scoring. That's a win because they don't have who's covering Ben when he's going downhill? Who?
It's all right. So I think we've done this in the past.
Start Blake Griffin. Is Blake going to cover Ben?
I was going to say he's either going to be on Tobias or Ben, and then you would think DeAndre is going to be on Joe.
Oh, that's no brainer. Yeah.
Yeah. Or they put Durant on Ben?
No, KD may go on Tobias.
Yeah.
On Tobias.
More of a threat to score. Yeah.
Longer.
They probably put Kyrie on Seth and Danny on Bruce Brown, vice versa.
Okay.
I feel better about the Danny matchup.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they don't try they might try putting Danny on Kyrie. I could see that. Damn.
Keenan, you're right. Ben going to put up 25 versus the Bucks. Loves playing against them. National TV. That Dwight block was fucking phenomenal.
Oh,
it really was.
Julius is still on the ground. He's still on the ground in the arena.
He'll probably cover Harden.
I forgot all about Harden. Jesus.
You probably have to put.
See what I'm saying? I forgot about Harden.
You probably have to put Seth on Kyrie, and you would probably have to put Ben on KD, and then you would have to put the bias on Blake and Joe on Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
That's horrifying that I forgot Harden. Thinking about Bruce Brown.
Listen, that's why it goes 7 because
there's so many.
Respect to them is they're gonna have games where they can't miss.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
They won't need anything from their bench on some games.
And you just got to make it a harder game for them. All right, fam. Listen, this was a great show though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked the muck. 3 hours here. We'll wrap up at that mark. A minute and a half left. We'll be back on 2 shows tomorrow night. A2D After Dark with the ladies. And you'll have A2D Wednesday night with me, Rye, and everybody else. And remember, stay tuned. Always Fan Fridays, your chance to call in with us. And whenever I get around to doing the membership video, I'll do it. It sort of helped me up on that one a little bit. A little bit. Put a little excuse on him. So tiny bit. Listen, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for tomorrow night to be able to talk about another Sixers game. They've been a huge breath of fresh air in Philly sports that we've needed, and to feel comfortable that not confident always, but comfortable that we can win games without Joe is so important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tito, the Nets ISO in the playoffs is a hard way to win. Listen, we can't thank you all for tuning in. Banker Bilbo, Igier, Gabriel, Keenan, Lord, Evan, John, the Cleva, TTP, James Jackson, Marky Mark was in here, John. Oh my goodness, so many. Wayne Miller, Marky 215, Tito. Look at you all. Philly 024, Mark Sullivan. I might have said your name and I say it twice. It don't matter. I feel good. Brother BKL, Joey Trent. Just trying to give shout outs. Yeah, you got to give shout outs to the peeps, man. Jordan, see y'all, Jordan. First time I seen your name, brother. Appreciate you. Donovan, we love you. You know we love you, Don. And Don, who's always in here. Listen, stay tuned tomorrow night. All right? Stay tuned every night, God damn it. I mean, turn your alerts on. And if you don't want to watch us on YouTube, watch us somewhere else. If you want content, as well as live shows, follow us on all our other social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, well, Twitter, it's suspended, but you can follow mine. That's fine. Because I'll start putting our content up there just in the time being anyway. So I'm just going to start doing that for good times. You know what I mean? Good timesies. 3 hours. So Jake, Rye, Brinks, who was here, it's done. We love you, brother. We appreciate you. Thanks, guys. Good shit. Thank God we got a win. We were thinking otherwise first.
Felt a lot like that Sacramento game.
Yeah, it really did.
We were down in the dumps. We were brought to you by Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC, Burlington, Cherry Hill locations. Find them on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. Our doc, make him yours. He's the best. Bodycheckwellness.com as well. Promo code A2D, 20% off. And listen, Bodycheck Wellness, a lot of products promote wellness-balanced recovery by using the full potential hemp. Sorry, they come in extracts, blends, gummies, and topicals. Listen, I love their shit, love their product, love their clarity and focus. Go check them out, bodycheckwellness.com. Promo code A2D, and the Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox for any of our family that deal with mental health or addiction issues. We're here to help you. Please call 856-651-8117. Our guy, Rob Lutman, he was in the chat earlier, right? He's here for anybody that needs any help. Never hesitate to reach out if you need it. Boys, love you, boys. Great show. And you too.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, John.
Appreciate it.
Love that one, Nick. Best Philly sports talk show, and it's not even close. Yo, I would say that for every one of our goddamn shows and every one of the guys that are on it, too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd say that for every one of our goddamn shows, the best in the business. A lot of copycats out there. All right? And we see you. All right? Don't think we don't fucking see you. Jamar, appreciate you. John, you know it, John. MVP, baby. MVP. He talking Tony Lukes in the shithole. Suck Philly baseball. Who cares? Well, cry. Look at you. Look at you. Now you're saying Jamar Chase is the boss. Wow, that's cute. Enjoy yourself. Yeah.
Hey, but we don't appreciate you.
Maybe not.
Let me retract that Homer Simpson. Say, go fuck yourself. And we